Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Production.
7 Mile Radio.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, guys. Welcome to this Sunday's Making Em Think podcast. Welcome back, my co-host, Mrs. Latoya Murphy. My baby wasn't here last week. She had to get to the bag. Same thing for this Sunday. Our co-host, Angela Moss, can't be with us today. My baby has to get to the bag.
That's right.
So we are going to start today's session off. The name of today's show, is why people put out mixed signals. We were having, actually, the topic of discussion was about to be totally something else, but during mic check and everything, we got into discussion and decided that we're going to prolong
That's right.
the discussion and make that today's topic. So
That's right.
again, guys, welcome to the Making Em Think podcast. Today's
Hey, y'all.
topic: why people put out mixed signals. Good afternoon, Mr. Executive Producer.
What's
How
going
are
on,
you
ladies? How are y'all? I'm
today?
doing good
I'm
on
good.
this
How are
beautiful
you?
day.
And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Mark with his messing got a whole bunch of input for this thing,
he's
right?
strong.
Yeah,
He's
I mean,
strong.
that's
Man, see,
It's gonna be a good one.
it's just that, like, I mean, I feel, I guess, the same way that women feel when they hear men projecting their observation on what women do and why they do it. So it's like,
Yeah.
how can you tell a man we can't tell you why you do the stuff that you do?
yeah.
That's how it is when y'all sitting up saying, oh, well, man, do this
Gotcha.
because of that, because it's like, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
Stop
okay.
And
that,
then
please.
which is why I said I was so glad that we had got on the topic and you were here
Yeah.
for the
Yeah,
male
yeah, for that
perspective
male,
of
'cause
things.
we need it.
Because wait a
Yeah.
minute, but wait a minute, that wasn't his energy when my big bro Emmett had his show on and women 35 and getting married. Oh, that wasn't his
Yeah, that wasn't
energy.
your
What you
energy.
mean? What you mean? What was the conversation?
Emmett, about why you ain't married at 35.
Well, I'm letting him speak his piece.
Yeah,
He didn't need no backup
No,
on that one.
I'm not
Okay.
saying that, but your whole energy was in agreement. Here go Mark over here. We'll go back and watch the
Because
show.
I'm not-
Mark.
I'm a man, and he's speaking
No,
on behalf
that's
of a
what
man.
I'm saying. Right,
So,
right.
so why would I have the same energy when I'm combating what a woman says versus when I'm agreeing with what a man? See how y'all put logic where it don't belong?
But what I said,
no,
no.
it was-
And what it is you're not catching our logic.
Yeah,
That's not where it
it's
doesn't
not
belong.
where it
You're just
belongs.
not
You're not
catching it. Maybe
catching
that's
it.
the man
Yeah.
part of you.
That's
That's all.
see.
You think?
No,
I mean, you always
what is
kind of
it?
look on the flip side.
So what is
Ain't he though? And if you notice, Mark
I don't have
he
this-
be leaning toward Kevin Samuels.
See, here's the thing though. Like, I'm not gonna have the same energy. Like, I'm not gonna if he's saying something I'm agreeing with. Like, you want me to be like when agreeing with him. So when you say the same energy, what are you saying?
No,
Then
what
if I'm
I'm
not
saying
understanding
is,
the logic.
like, the topic of the show was why you're not married at
For
35
35 or something of
35 and you're not married.
or
Why
something
to
like
the
that.
women?
Yeah, just but why?
But this my thing. You can sense when he would agree more on things than other things. So
Right, more
when
that would
Emmett
be more
say something-
egregious onto women. Than
That's
men.
Mark. Oh, give me. Oh, please, Keisha, remember. He said
Yeah, that's why I
something
need an
about.
example. That's all I need.
Damn it! I made the comment. So, are you just saying that only applies to women? But he was saying, I mean, like giving the rundown of what
Gotcha.
he was saying. Mark. Look at Mark. You know.
Can't even get an example on
So
what you're talking about.
but what she's getting at is do men agree more with women? I mean, with men because they're trying to be more egregious towards women. They're trying to
No.
be just in that group themselves as men, and it's like we're not.
Sometimes it's just the angle and the perspective that we agree with, and that's that. It's not
Okay.
about just no bros over hoe. That's
Gotcha.
what y'all believe. That's what that is. See,
Okay.
again, that's dumb.
I know. I'm not saying that.
But it
For us to just
applies
not have
sometimes.
but
Sometimes.
I
But you
guess
know
I
what?
guess I'm
But-
I guess I'm the crackhead that don't smoke crack. Because I'm never like that. I'm not just gonna
That's
go with
good,
my
though.
brother.
That's good.
That's
That's
gay.
But that's not what
That's
you're saying,
gay.
though. Okay, so
That's not
I'm
what I'm
mixing
getting
it up. Okay.
Yeah.
No, but okay. So I'm gonna give you the perfect example of what I mean, and not saying now what I'm about to do is give this example, but I'm not putting you in this example. But I just want I noticed when it comes to old boy Kevin Samuels, I noticed that, especially when it came to men I knew personally, and I know you personally, bruh. I know
Okay.
you out here women, and you try, you know what
Right,
I'm
got you,
saying?
got you,
Or
got you.
men who have a certain out, women shouldn't, and women shouldn't. And then I'm not talking about the kind of Kevin Samuels women shouldn't. I'm talking about the kind of, oh, women shouldn't wear this, or women shouldn't do that. You know, women
Right.
hair shouldn't, you know,
Be-
and
yeah,
that type. So
lashes
those,
and-
and I promise you, I found that most men who were not forthcoming with women, will say that, men who had a lot of women, or men who low key had really issues with women because they have issues with themselves, were
Okay.
the more so the ones that were the Kevin Samuels is right.
Right.
Kevin
When
Samuels is
really they're womanizers themselves.
and then the thing about that two flip script is your energy towards what Kevin Samuels is saying is because you the kind of nigga low key that
yeah,
ain't
that-
really ready to be that
Gotcha.
monogamous. or
Okay,
that.
I see what
so
you're
now
saying.
you see
Yeah.
there anything that he would say that would kind of put them in the element of okay, good.
I'm
so I
correct.
can
What
say
I'm
that's
doing
why-
is justified.
that is it.
What I'm doing is
That is
justified.
it. It wasn't even
Okay.
so much that you agreed with him on his topics. He gave an avenue for how really low key you feel inside about women, about what you can't do, aren't doing, or won't do.
Okay.
That you know a woman needs. So let me get in the Kevin Samuels fan base.
Gotcha.
And see,
Okay, okay.
That's what he's saying.
Because this is agreeing with what my actions and what
it's
I'm
giving
doing.
me a little something I can
A little
actually say
pass.
instead of saying maybe I do need to fix
Fix
this
this,
about
yeah,
myself
yeah.
and da 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 da. Kevin
Gotcha.
said, I know. I said, you know what? I'm not surprised he feel that way. I'm not surprised he feel when I would see the comments or men that I follow on my pages who I'm friends with, and I know you, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Or
Gotcha.
Kevin, it's not shocking to me you support
You
Kevin
support this,
Samuels
yeah, because you're the
he's a
same act.
band-aid for your emotional distractions that you don't want to address.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? A
Gotcha.
woman ain't a problem in that degree. Okay? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? She's not a
yeah.
problem in that degree. You don't want to fix what's wrong with you, so you'll agree with Kevin, so you can say that right there. See there?
Gotcha. Yeah.
That's
yeah,
what I
it's
mean.
just
You
a
know what I'm
band-aid. He just trying to give itself a pass. Oh, this. Oh, I'm doing just
You
right.
niggas
then,
got problems
shit.
anyway. Exactly.
And there are. And I imagine that there were dudes that were a part of his fan base that were like
For that
just kinda like
reason.
stands of his.
Yeah.
Basically. You know what I mean? So yeah, I
Mhm.
completely understand that. Now, yeah, with him, like I don't. Still, I'll say that I don't agree with his
Everything.
tone and his the texture of how he
How he
delivered his
did it,
message.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was, all I say that there was some logic in some of the things because the only thing that at the core of his conversation, I believe that I said this before, what I observed was him just basically having people hold themselves accountable for unrealistic expectations for themselves, and that was men and women. And I agree with some of the things he said about women, just like I agree with some of the things he said about men. And again, it was just when people try to apply these things to themselves, that's when it become an argument. And when people want to rebut it and debate it because they're applying what he's saying to themselves.
No, that's what I'm saying. You see what I'm
Almost
saying?
taking it
And then
personal.
the thing about it, like, don't get me wrong, I never had an issue with old boy aside from the way that he delivered and due to the fact you actually feel like you're the one who should be in this position with 2 failed marriages. What is you? Huh? what is you even talking about, dude?
Yeah.
You see what I'm
I
saying? You gonna have to put it in the pudding for me to listen to you, dude. I don't care if your aspects or whatever are right. If you that knowledge in this area about what women should be doing, because he every blue moon man. You know what I'm saying? Your whole attack was on women. And then why is that? Because low key, old boy was caught laying in the bed in the background and you tried to act like you didn't know where that clip came from right quick. Or you was caught with a woman underneath your stature. Mister, ain't no man gonna want you, but for some reason you wanted her this damn night underneath your stature.
That's true.
Got caught with your pants down right before it was time to go. I'm sorry. I'm just being 100 with it, though. You see what I'm saying? And then what really happened was it came back around for your entire fan base who wanted to attack women with you to show you what you followed. He wasn't even that.
Sure wasn't. He around here being the homie that's around here
What was
bouncing around.
What was her salary? What was her annual salary?
Exactly.
Bruh.
Show not what it was.
I'm not finna play these games with you. You see what I'm saying? Exposed with your pants down.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry, but you had a whole fan base and 2 failed marriages. We following you and listening to you for what? You see, I would have preferred that you just had a show
People
that
don't
said this
understand.
how I feel about women. You know, I ain't saying.
I mean, but you know what?
That's true, but that's-
That's basically what he was. Like he wasn't. That's just like, man, like that's the reason why I don't share too much of my opinion on social media, because I have a sizable enough following now to where people feel like I am saying what I'm saying to influence people, or they feel like what other people feel like what I'm saying is the gospel. So it's like all I'm doing is expressing my opinion.
That's
it's
it.
the people
Yeah.
that take your shit
Yeah.
and snowball
And
it and
go
blow
and
it
take it
into. So
everywhere.
that's what happened with him. He's no different than what I am and you are.
Yeah.
But your opinions, right, that ruffle some people's feathers that are unpopular. Okay, it like the bad news traveled around the world 2 times before the truth even grow legs.
Oh, for sure.
So with that being said, like you see how the majority of his whole platform was based around people who didn't like him.
Right, and I
people that
hardly ever even followed him. You know what I'm
I
saying?
never
The way
followed him.
I was able to even
Like,
get
he
up on
probably
it
went-
is because I'm like, who
He
is
probably
this
went.
Kevin
He went in just as much on men as he did women. But guess what? The more content that went viral was the stuff he said about the women, because the women paid more attention to what he was saying. And they
Yeah,
were sharing it not because they liked it, because oh my God, look what he said. They didn't realize they was helping fuel this man. You're helping him,
Yeah, but what I'm saying about
and
that.
he got big off of the people that didn't like him.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
wish
Which
I
is
could.
the
I wish I
reason
could do the
made
same
it my
fucking thing.
business never to
I
follow.
need
Now,
that
oh, you are,
shit.
because the haters gonna love to watch. You know what I'm saying? And then
They
as
do.
far
That's
as
for
you
damn
and
sure.
the avenue that things are taken for you and everything working out, fan pace increasing, you're getting consistent, constant shows. We're doing traffic
I mean-
jams to me.
I
I mean, you
mean,
see
yeah.
what it's coming. So the people who were praying for that downfall and that demise, yes, I remember back in the day, this young lady named Sheila, she had a boyfriend, right? And he was kind of a hood nigga in the street for
Okay.
everybody. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
Okay.
And anytime she would come to him and tell him what something said, he would be like, "Oh no, see there, I got to be careful what I do in these streets. You got haters out here with their high beams on, and you really,
For
really
sure.
do, especially in the streets, especially for you, Mark, baby. I can already tell it's
I
coming.
mean, yeah.
And
I
the
mean,
main
I don't say they
reason
know
it's
it's coming. It's
coming.
been already. I've already experienced a lot of it.
No,
Yeah.
but then like
Me
you talking about,
too.
you hope you get a following because
No, I'm
people
saying
hate
I hope
you.
I hope I can capitalize in that way off of people that don't
Yeah,
like me.
Yeah,
is what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Like if people don't like me that much, it's gonna catapult me to the success and superstardom. Then so be
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna give me. You know what I'm saying?
Hate
Because
me
I rather,
all day.
Yeah, 'cause
Right.
I rather hate you for. I rather
Yeah.
you hate me for who I am than love me for who I'm not.
And then the
Yep,
thing
that's
about
right.
it, I
You right
prefer
about
you
that.
hate
So
me for the
you
fact
right
this is
that
who
I
I
tell.
am. I'm gonna be that.
And,
You know what I'm saying?
and hate me for the fact that I tell the truth.
Truth,
You can
exactly.
Hate me all,
Hate me all
if
you
it's-
want.
and then
Hate
it
me
don't
for
get me
being
wrong.
positive. Hate
And
me.
I'm not saying truth in a way like what I'm saying is etched in stone. And
Right,
that's
got you,
truth.
got
And
you.
that's
Right,
what I'm
I'm
saying.
saying-
He
right,
was the
you.
same way.
Yeah.
Everybody took what he was saying as if it was etched in stone. You know how much flack I got back in the day for saying that I wouldn't want to date a woman with kids. Just period.
I remember that.
Just you know what I mean? That just because, and so every woman with kids felt like they was the hit dog. I offended them.
Oh, yeah.
Now, who are you? Then, where are you? And what do you got? Where you work at? You know what I'm saying? Now you want to try to run through my life with a fine tooth comb to find something
Try
that
to
you don't
find
like
something
about
to
me.
pull it. Yeah.
Because you know that it's something about you that I don't like.
Yeah.
Right? That's the reason again I don't even express my opinion, because now
Yeah.
it becomes a time
Yeah,
where
and they
people
will attack you.
they
They
want
will
to
try to pick
attack
you.
you because you're
And I
And this
promise
is what's
you-
for me. Why in
Yeah.
the fuck are you so
And
worried
that's
about?
self-reflection too, because
Yeah.
if I would have heard you say that while I had children, I wouldn't have felt no way about you feeling like that. You just don't want me. Yeah,
And see,
I
here's
mean,
the
I
thing.
got kids.
And then because
Right.
the thing is, and then just get a little deeper into that point, like when women hear that, they think about the first things, I guess, that a man say in regards to dating women with children, like on some selfish shit, like, oh, I don't want to help take care of the kids. I don't want to deal with it. But no, it ain't even that with me. Like, I was in a relationship, engaged with a chick with a daughter, and I was like, you breaking up with 2 people now. When you know what I'm saying? You
and I was
attached,
just,
and she called me daddy. You know what I'm saying? Back then. So this is before I had a kid. So now imagine me now getting out of that situation. I ain't got no kid. Like, I don't even want to date nobody with no kids. But to a women, they sound abrasive. Like, oh, you don't. Well, who is you? And you know what I mean? Like I'm saying that
Not
you're not good enough for
understanding
me.
that
Not
this reason
understanding
is
it's
just coming
a whole different
from a
angle.
whole situation. You know what I'm saying?
So people's reasons for shit is different. Even when he says what he said about it, he probably experienced something like, yeah, okay, so now you can't define this man's reasoning for with your own definition. Putting yourself in the shoes of the woman he said he don't want. Well, I feel like I'm good enough for a real. Well, you don't know what he.
he don't feel that. Yeah.
That's his opinion.
I honestly agree
And
with
that's
that.
all
I
it
do
was.
wholeheartedly. And now that I do agree with. And you know what? Life Jennings, remember, you know Life. He did the very first CD. and it's a CD. It's a song on there called "She Got Kids," and he's saying, "I don't know if I'm ready to give everything the kids need to live." And what I'm trying to do is prevent those kids from being hurt again.
See?
You know,
That's
I'm
right.
not.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
Me and Mama, we good right now. You
And
see
that-
what
and
I'm
that's
saying?
another
And
angle
what
of
if
a
I
dude. Now, that's a
decide
whole
that I
nother
don't
angle.
want the family life, which is a choice I honestly have the right to
Yeah,
make
they
because
do,
they aren't
most
my
definitely,
children.
yeah.
You see what I'm
And
saying?
then a
So
woman should
But
want
then
a
a
man
man
to
to
be
be-
in their
and a man to
children's
be
life
demonized
so
for that,
easily
too.
and quickly. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You shouldn't want that. You shouldn't want that man coming in trying to be any type of father figure or anything of that nature. You know what I'm saying? You have to see if you all are compatible 1st before you are compatible for my children. You know what I'm saying? But some people have it very confused. They feel, oh, I want my kids to meet because if my kids don't like them, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
All that different type of
wow,
stuff.
yeah.
You know, I've seen different
You know
people,
what?
man
That
and woman
is
like that.
That is
you
a
know,
good point
and
right there because how long do you wait to bring a person around your kids to see if the kids like them while y'all still getting to know each other?
for me, we have to actually be in a serious relationship. We have to have had this talk. You know what I'm saying? That we want to pursue each other. We want to pursue this path to see where it goes to marriage, possibly. You know what I'm saying? And know that we're actually in this together. You know what I'm saying? When I feel that and know that, no, forget a feeling. Know it. It has to be verbally said or verbally agreed upon of both people.
Yeah.
Once that has been etched into stone, then I feel like it's okay for the person to meet my kids. That's just my
That's your-
my
I got
opinion,
you.
my
Yeah.
perspective, how
Yeah.
I run myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I have daughters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for girls, you know what I'm saying, you can't have that door open. Just letting any man just come in and out.
And you know what? That goes back to, I thank you for saying that because we'll use that to pull that back into the actual topic of discussion. Putting out mixed signals when you're getting
signals.
ready to know somebody.
Courtship.
Yeah, because like you said, I'm getting ready to, damn, Angie ain't here, but I'm getting ready to gather data.
Yeah,
You see
that's
what
right,
I'm saying?
Angie.
So I'm getting ready to gather data about you and your low key being. And don't get me wrong. And what I mean by this is like gather data about you. I'm talking about after we done had the sex, you done got it. We still messing around with each other, whatever. Blah, blah,
That's
blah.
right. That's right.
And all of a sudden,
It's just a decline, like a steep decline in just everything.
and then the thing about it, like I said, if there's something that I did, please don't spare my feelings.
Don't spare my feelings. Don't when a person
tell
asks
me.
you, don't dance around and give bullshit.
Yeah, but
you
this
know?
is the thing right there. Steve Harvey said this, and Mark, I want you to comment on this after I say this. Steve Harvey said this. The reason men lie to women is because they're afraid of the response. You know what I'm saying? Or what they will and won't get. Now, this is what Steve Harvey, feels about why men lie. And Steve Harvey says men lie because they're afraid of the woman's reaction to the truth. But how about this? You're not afraid of my reaction to the truth when I find out about the lie. So why not
Right,
just tell me the truth?
You know what I'm
see
saying? When that
saying?
right there can be done. It'll be
Either
done
which
always.
way,
It's like
you're gonna
whatever.
do something to me. Why decide the
Decide to-
shady
to-
route? Just tell me what it is. Because if you're saying you're taking my feelings into consideration about what you are doing to me,
Then
or
you would be
aren't
truthful
doing,
from the
Because I don't
beginning.
expect you to find out about the lie. That's why.
what do you mean?
Because you said, what did you say? You said, why not? Why?
No, because like I said, I was referring to the statement that Steve Harvey made in reference to why
Yeah.
men lie, and he said it's because men are most likely, the men he was speaking
Yeah,
of, are they lie because they're afraid of the
your
woman's response to the
Yep.
truth.
And like he was
But
saying, some
no-
of these guys, they don't even care about your feelings from beginning to the end. They don't
he
care
did.
about the courtship or
that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
gonna
I
make her
don't-
like
I
me,
don't-
or to the point where boop, I fall off the map and it's just nothing. I don't care about your feelings, the happy or the sad.
And then for you to say it, it's like, why not just tell me the truth? Like, you don't care about my
Right, because if it's because you're scared of the response, your action in reference to why you aren't telling me the truth, the action for you being deceitful, or however you want to title
because I'm not
that.
because I'm not expecting you to find out about the lie. That's
But-
why.
But I
I'm
get
not
what you're
counting
saying.
on you to find out about it.
But
So I'm not
how
thinking
not
about your
to-
feelings if you do. I'm not considering that because I'm not factoring that in. I'm like, you're not gonna find out. That's why I'm telling you the lie. I'm not.
Okay, but
So I'm
of,
supposed to
of
tell
an,
you the lie and then,
of an
like-
example, a guy starts courting you. You know what I'm saying? Pursuing you. You know what I'm saying? Like pursuing you. Knowing you from the past, lost contact, and wound up bumping into you, seeing you, and saying, "Oh, that's her."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you start courting. You know what I'm saying? Every day dinner. Every day it's a phone call. It's person is upset if you don't call them. You know what I'm saying? They feel some type of way, so they contact you. You know, at the end of the day, like, dang, why you ain't called me none today? You tell this person, well, I'm just, room recording. You know what I'm saying? But you like, no, we on this. You know what I'm saying? You call me,
we're making something out of
we're making
this.
something out of this. You start back up. You know what I'm saying? And then it's boom, just nothing, nothing. Not a phone call, not nothing.
Maybe. It could be
And
a number.
then you
it could
ask,
be, it could
and
be a
then you
number of
ask,
things. There could be.
We
There's
need
not.
your perspective on
Yeah,
this.
and
There
then
is
you
no-
ask,
there is no
and then
one
you
thing
ask,
that
and
this
then they
could-
give you a BS type of reason. You know what I'm saying? Which just doesn't make any sense of the actions that were being taken.
How
You know
about
what I'm
that?
saying? You're
How
like,
about
huh?
that?
What are you saying? This doesn't make any sense. Like,
See now nuggets like that. Now I understand. You are on your side of things as the woman. You gonna skim over that. But what he said probably has some kind of importance as to why you may look at it as dumb, but he may have been say maybe something in there that you maybe didn't read or you know what I mean. But he said it sounded like he told you something. But
Oh, so you're saying it was possibly something you missed? Maybe
Yeah,
being
but-
so fluttered. You think?
I
but
wouldn't say-
no,
wouldn't say
I didn't do the
but
flutter thing.
I wouldn't say
I'm
fluttered.
so
It's
too
just-
busy to be fluttered.
But
No,
then-
I'm
but
not.
then-
But I get what
no,
you're
don't
saying.
mean-
I
I'm
get
talking
what
about
you're
like,
saying, though.
oh,
Yeah.
I like him.
Right,
You know,
right,
like,
right,
I'm
right.
Really, I'm
No,
feeling
but
him.
no, really
What I'm saying is
liking,
read
but
in between the lines.
trying
Like,
to
you said
see
it was
what's
bullshit. Then read in between the lines of that bullshit and find come to your own conclusion, your own closure as far as what it was. You know what I mean?
I got
There is no blanket fix. There is no one thing I can say. Okay, well he did it because of that. I mean, I can say that he probably, he was trying to he seen you, met you again. It's like, okay, I'm gonna I want to do this, whatever. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna smash one time, and then after I get that, it's like I'm out.
and get it.
Okay, what I'm just saying, like
But,
I'm
yeah.
just giving you an
Yeah,
example.
yeah, I
I
got
don't
you, I
know.
got
See
you.
what I'm saying?
No, no,
there
I
is
get
no
it.
one blanket fix. That's just an
Got
example
you,
of
got
why
you.
that may have would have did that, or it may it's like, okay, now this ain't what I thought it was, or I ain't really as interested as I thought I was.
Okay.
And
Got
I don't
you.
want to
Okay.
say nothing because I
Damn
may
it, I was
just
just
want to keep you right
gonna
there.
say
I may just want to
But
keep
then
you.
that goes back to the point of, come on now,
Just
keep
tell
it
me.
straightforward.
That's where we go back to that point.
Why?
dude.
If you wanted something to fall off, when that person didn't call you that whole day, that was your signal right there to just say,
Yeah.
You coulda-
Let me
you
get
coulda-
out.
Let me go, cause this shit ain't called me all day. You know what I'm saying? Why call that person and say, "Dang, why you ain't call me?" You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Like, I was looking forward for your call today. We doing something. Why do all of that? This is what I'm saying. If you are on bullshit,
Because I want to keep you around. I don't want to get rid of you. Because to say that, it's a now you're going to go off and find somewhere else to be occupied, and I may
Yeah.
not have okay. So I want to have my
So it's a
case I needed to. That's
selfishness.
what I said earlier. I said that
Yeah,
earlier.
you did.
So now we had to go all the way in the long circle to get back to the same spot.
We could've just went across the
We
street.
it's right there. I said it's selfish.
just selfishness.
It's just selfish.
Just selfishness, huh? That's something.
I want what I want. I don't want
That's
you to go
something.
nowhere. I mean, I don't want nothing serious, but if I can keep you as close as I can to keep what I want coming, or the possibility of it getting here, then I'm gonna do that.
And so, what keeps you from telling me that is selfishness.
Well, because how does that sound? Oh, well, listen,
No,
I don't really like you, but I want to keep you here just in case we can fuck one day.
No, listen. But okay, I'm gonna give it to you exactly how you
See what
should
I'm
say
saying?
that.
Like,
Look, baby.
that's- I
No,
mean,
no. Now you don't get to tell me how I have to say it. Now,
I'm not
woman,
saying
see,
that.
that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna say how.
But he was saying no. What I'm saying is what should have been said
this
on
is
the
how you're
keep
supposed
it.
to.
No, stop it. 'Cause that's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is though, when he said what I'm supposed to
Keisha's
say.
guide to how
I'm
to
not-
ask for the pussy if you ain't serious. Let's hear it.
Oh,
Let me hear it.
shit. Oh, y'all get on my nerves. Y'all so silly.
I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive me,
Oh.
please. Mark is up here on his bullshit
Oh, this
today.
is so
No,
silly.
what I'm Did you just say Keisha's
That's
guide
what
on?
you said.
No, but no. What I'm saying is,
Oh,
I'm not saying how. No, this is how you yourself should have said this. I myself would have had that conversation as a man, and don't get me wrong, I know I can't say that, but
So
if
if you feel like that? If
look,
you was,
baby, I feel different now. I really don't feel like this is going anywhere as far as relationship wise. I still want to be your friend. I still want to, I just don't want to make anything serious out of this, and I'm okay with still getting together every now and again, if you know what I mean. If you want to, you know what I'm saying. If not, I understand. Damn.
What's so hard with that?
Look at Mark's face.
Because see, y'all men
that
fail to
simple.
realize
Look, baby.
women can actually take that type of
That's
shit.
what they fail to
That's what we
realize.
want.
Give it to me.
You
up
want to
front,
know the
baby.
key to a
And
woman?
then, look, and
Be
I'm be
truthful.
And I'm honest. No, and this is a trip
Be
out part about that.
honest.
How about that?
Be
And you never know.
straightforward.
I promise you, me sitting there having that conversation.
Look at him, made him
with
take
you-
a drink.
Yeah, I need a sippy sip.
He needed a sip
Yeah.
off of that one.
And
They
that
always
bullshit.
do.
Wow.
They always
I'm
now
sitting
they
on
gotta
that
be some
bullshit.
bull. That's some bullshit. When we try to give y'all the real and to show y'all the way, the key to success to have a woman.
That's it, friend or relationship.
Just keep it real.
That's it.
That's all
That's
a
it.
woman wants. Y'all think we so scared of it. Y'all think we gonna go crazy. Bust with no. What makes me personally, I ain't never busted with a nigga. Did a lot of shit to me. I ain't doing none of that shit. It's just an energy thing for me. I can't give nobody that much energy.
She said, I never
But
busted with a little Mark. Why you bringing
it's
up
some
old
women. But it's some women out here that because you done gave them that lie and done let them on and they done got them emotions and now they busting windows. Now they tearing shit up.
And
you know
now-
what I'm saying?
and then-
Versus if you had just kept it real, they would just walk the fuck away.
And now she crazy.
Bam! Now she's the angry woman.
Oh,
At
dog,
any race.
And this the thing when he call his niggas though. Dog, this crazy. She done bust.
What you
What
do,
you do,
window?
dog? Nothing.
Nothing. What you mean? You done got to that woman's heart. See, when you get to a woman's heart, you get to her soul.
That's it.
When a woman loves, she loves. When a woman, a real loyal woman, you're in there.
And
you
then
know
you
what I'm
have
saying?
to
You
think
go
of-
in there and go around tinkering around, destructing shit, and then go pop out like you Mario Brothers and go hop down the goddamn tunnel and you gone. What you think a woman go do?
No, that's
they
honest
go
to God truth.
crazy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because
yeah.
they feel, damn, this is emotionally wasted time wasted on the clock,
And you know
all of that.
And you know what makes you the most angriest about it though? When you really sit back and you think about it, you really sit back and think about like you played.
You played me.
That's
yeah.
the part that makes
That's-
that you would play me
So
like
see,
that.
some women don't go with the karma. See, me, I go with the karma roll. Karma, oh Lord, she's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I ain't busting nothing. That can be fixed. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? All that
Yeah.
type of stuff can be
Yeah.
fixed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But for the most of the race of the woman, yeah, that's how they feel they
Yeah.
can,
Yeah.
get back there, the emotions, the and all of that, to have him be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So
And what is that statement? Men are from Venus, women are from Mars. Or
sure,
why
I
not?
think
You know
y'all
what I'm
from
saying?
Mars, shit.
Oh, we from Venus,
We
the love
from
planet.
Venus,
Baby, I'm
yes,
telling
yes,
you.
for sure. They gotta be from Mars.
Goddess
These
of love,
men
baby.
is tripping.
But this is the only thing that I don't. And then, Lord, I love about it is when I gave Mark the example of how I would explain it, your whole facial expression.
He
So-
sure
I was
did.
just looking.
Yeah,
I didn't
uh-huh.
see.
But what
Y'all
do you
see,
feel
y'all being
about?
extra.
Okay, what do you feel about the way I said I would have explained it?
I mean, that was a nice way of, I guess, saying it, but I don't hear that being realistic ever. I don't see nobody saying that. I don't.
So you saying the realistic that you know is something they gonna play it. Ain't nobody
just
gonna
gonna
be
play
that forthcoming. These kind of people ain't even out here.
They not
Is
that-
what
they
you
not-
saying.
There's
These
nobody
kinda
out here
men.
like, yeah.
Ain't
there's
no
nobody
man
Here's
out
the
here
thing.
like
Here's
that.
the
I'm
thing.
starting to believe it though. Shit.
Oh, how about that? How about that?
I'm really am, you know,
about
because
If there's men
I
that
done
are out
been
there like
so-
that will operate that way but won't say it because they don't believe that a woman would be receptive to it, is what I'm saying.
but what if a
So
woman is
your
giving
thought
you
process
that?
about a
What
woman-
makes you run from a woman that's giving you that?
What
She's
if-
not.
yeah,
She's not
you're
doing
dealing
it.
with a
She's
woman
giving you
who's showing
action.
you
She's
she can-
showing you.
I can tell her.
I
I
can
can talk to
like
her.
I could talk to her. She's
know I
very
can talk
forthcoming
to
with
her.
me. She keeps it all the way 100. You know what I'm saying? What makes a man? What y'all say? Y'all want that real woman and
Ain't
all
coming
this.
though.
But when y'all face her. Y'all
Well,
trying to
I'm
destroy
afraid of
her.
her.
Something
Now you afraid of her because see that's the response I got. I'm afraid of you.
No.
Why are you afraid of me when I've gave you nothing but good, nothing but pure? You know what I'm saying? Nothing but honesty.
Some men may see that and it's like, okay, she's too much like me. I know she's too much like a dude, and she's gonna have other men that she's messing with besides me, and I don't know if I want to be involved.
But why
with
think
Why
that?
not
Why
just
can't a
ask?
woman be just to herself? Why it can't be no real women out here that don't
I mean,
be
some dudes
sleeping
may ask.
around?
I've never been in that predicament where I've had to ask or needed to.
But
so
when a woman shows you that, not telling you, she's showing you.
Oh, how about
Actions
that?
speak louder than words. So she's showing you in every which way. You know what I'm saying? That she is a good woman. They're still out here. We're still living. We're walking out here. We're very rare. We're we're endangered species out here.
It may be something as I mean, men, we are fickle with women as far as, just because we'll fuck you don't mean we'll be with you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure it's the same thing with women. So, you know, I don't know. I can't speak for all men in these situations. Man.
I get you. Yeah.
So
no, I don't want you to have no pressure.
What's the question? What's the question? Because my mind went.
Just why does a man?
When a woman does show you can't communicate with her, a woman does show you that you can be 100 with her, a woman does give you the impression just from nothing she's doing on purpose. You just really get this energy.
That's what I was getting at. It's like you still might make like. It depends, man. Some men may go ahead and get with her on the level that she's asking for, you know what I mean? But it's still like, okay, I don't want to do that because I feel like she may get attached because women get it. Because in the man's mind, we get to messing around, she may get attached. And I don't want that attachment. Okay. You know what I mean? She may want more after a while. And I really don't want more out of this. Like, I don't like her like that. We can mess around or whatever, but I just feel like that if we do it, there's going to be some kind of obligation that's going to come on my table, some type of stipulations or responsibility, extracurricular responsibility that I don't want. So it just sounds like a damn like a trap almost to us. You know what I mean? It's too good to be true. Like ain't no woman is gonna say that. It's either that or if you really like that, you got other niggas you fucking with. If you got other niggas you fucking with, I don't want to deal with all of the shit that come with you and all of the niggas you fuck with. Yeah. So where this come with, why not ask? Because it's either one of those. I'm not going to ask. It's either one of those two things in my mind. If that's the narrative that you giving me, it's either that or that, and I don't need to ask no questions.
And you prefer to go off your own thought process versus than clarifying and asking. So you finna operate in an assumption of the way you think versus just getting a clear
clarity of it and what it really is, because you could be walking away from something good.
Because
I know that it's good for you.
You're absolutely right. But I'm just saying, like it's not. We playing chess or something. Y'all catching me up or something. Like I don't.
Funny.
Yeah, because I don't. I'm so straightforward. I don't get into these that
game stuff. Yeah.
That's what. So you asking me again, like you asking me to explain why crackheads smoke crack.
Yeah.
I don't know why these things happen. I don't go down that lane in a relationship. I'm not a relationship expert. I'm not Kevin Samuels.
I'm gonna get you.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna knuckle up after this. Look, when her vibe comes down, they definitely gonna ask you what was wrong. I'm gonna say, look, I'm gonna say he tried me and found out he couldn't fight. You'll find out you can't fight. You keep messing with me. But I do, and the main thing that I see as far as, and see, I'm different. That's the thing about it. Like for me, when I said I made up in my mind, and there's not one person you can ever talk to that I have dealt with, like that, but that I've dealt with since the passing of my husband. And when I tell you I have said what I said, no, I don't want a relationship. I don't want to. This is just what I want to do. That's it. That's every blue moon. Hey, what up? Monday through Friday.
Sometimes men hear women say that and feel like, oh, she's telling me what she feel like I want to hear because she's been, she used to dudes telling her that, so she just want to say that.
So you're saying that to a man is like music to his ears? You said she just telling me that because she think that's what I want.
Or are they taking it as
okay. You just like she's saying that because she think that's what I want to hear.
She won't get hurt.
Yeah, like she telling me that because she think that's what I want to hear because so she don't, just in case, I feel like it's like a reverse psychology thing. Like she just some reverse psychology shit she doing. So we can, just stay where she can. I can't explain it, but that's.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're going.
I want to know that.
I get where you're going.
Damn, why you say you can't explain?
I get where you're going.
I want to know that.
I mean, yeah, because it's like it's almost like. Yeah, you just said it though. Like a woman, you feel like you telling me what I want to hear.
Yeah, it's reverse psychology.
And I don't mean telling me what I want to hear as if this is like we're going to be in a relationship off of that. It's like, I don't know, Keisha. I can't explain it. Like you get what I'm saying.
No, like you're trying to tantalize me. Like now that I feel like you're giving me what I want, now that's trying to make me want something else. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you're trying to bait me in. Yeah, basically. You're trying to bait me in. Yep. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because women y'all don't operate like that. Well, that's what I'm saying. In experience as a man, okay?
No,
I'm
I'm
talking
getting
about.
that from- yeah.
Have you experienced a woman?
I am that one.
But but I'm saying you haven't been in a relationship with the woman. So I'm saying you saying that your actions speak louder than words. Okay, a woman will say that, and then we'll get there, and then women will change, and then it'll be something else because you emotionally attached to this connection that we got. So that's what I'm saying. Men have heard that before, but it still don't apply. You may be one that really operate like that. But again, we can't just put the ace card in your hand and say, okay, you're the one.
And
After
I'm
we
glad
heard
you
that from
said
10
that.
other women
No, and-
who fuck it up.
Okay, and
Okay?
see, I'm glad you said
So that's
that.
why that's what I'm saying when I say no, women don't know. That sounds crazy. You
But
just telling me
then-
what I want to hear so you can get close to me and then get crazy.
Okay, flip script. I'm going to take you back to something you've said before. So isn't that the same thing as kind of like causing me to suffer because of what you've dealt with in your past relationships? I'm not giving you any of that energy. I'm not giving you none of that. But due to the fact that you've dealt with women in the past before who, and I'm just saying, that may have told you that. And then when
charging the
y'all
new
get
people
into
with the crimes of the old
Okay,
person.
yeah.
Okay, but in a sense it is, but at the same time it's like, once you go through things, you don't forget them. You heal from it and you prevent yourself from being in that same situation again, right? So that's how you do that. You know what I mean? When you see those things, then you don't allow yourself to be had by the same things that you felt like was arrogance in the last person.
Right, but I'm not showing you the last
But
person.
is it really a healing if you're still, using it as an example?
I guess not.
Right.
I guess not. But I'm saying, like, that's just like you don't again, after if you go through something 9 times, especially something like that, there's just such an anomaly in women to hear something like that and for them to operate in it. If you hear that 9 times and 9 times women show you that that's not how it is, and you hear somebody else, that's not you operating off of not being being hurt or damaged, or this is the track record of what I've experienced.
Yeah.
It's a difference between the two. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. You know what I mean? And that's just like I said. That's not something that you hear women say or operate in. Not even.
And then don't get me wrong. Don't act like I don't want you to think that I'm saying that like I can't believe it. Y'all don't think women are. Oh, I know that's rare.
Yeah.
I know that's
it's
very rare, and that's just
Yeah.
how
That's why it's
because of how
hard.
we're emotional. We're nurturing creatures. We need that. You see what I'm saying? And I'm just being 100 and putting it all out on the table. The reason I want that is because the nurturing side, the woman's side, that yearning for that male presence, that energy, what you just need at that moment. I still need that. But what I'm not opening door to is the inability to be 100 with me. You say I'm not opening the door to that. I'm sorry. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not finna go through the. Why you acting like this now? Why? I mean, you see what I'm saying? That door is
Seriously.
closed
See,
for
and
me.
that's
I
the
don't
reason why-
have that. I can't. So
And
give
see-
me what I'm sorry, Mark.
No, I was about to say that's the reason why like I struggle somewhat with this conversation because of what I'm forced to explain is why men lie, why men do all of the bad things. And it's just like some of these things are like I have a way of getting around doing these things. I don't have to lie to you.
Yeah.
I know how to say the things that I need to say to you. So it's just like me answering these questions. Sometimes it's like
I don't know. Yeah.
got you.
Because that's just like you asking
It's like how
me.
you ask me how to operate and being phony, and she's like, I don't
I
know. I don't have the blueprint for that.
Yeah,
shit.
exactly,
Gotcha.
exactly. And that's just like asking me or Toy, like how you sleep with like 5 niggas in one night? Or,
Like, I don't know, because
Ah.
I can't function that way,
I know,
honey. Ooh, that's a tad pussy.
No, all I can do is give my observation as to what
Exactly.
I think. I can give an
Yeah.
observation as to what I might think might be a reason, but again, you know what I mean. And then I can't apply that as a blanket statement to all men.
And see the reason that we were asking you, of course, we don't have a male,
Right,
but at the
right.
same time, like not even expecting you to know the down, dirty, and the gritty part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I've had a conversation with someone about you, asking your level of integrity or what kind of man he is. Well, I feel he 100. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I haven't dealt with him in the way you're asking about him.
Right.
But from what I get, you know what I'm saying? And just say, for example, if I was looking for somebody and things happen, we come to the studio and things happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I would think that I'm okay in the choice that I've made.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But
Right.
that's basically getting to know you and your input from the mindset, and that's basically from watching the other shows and certain topics, and that's how he feel about that. That's how he feel about. I mean, it's like someone can actually get your thought process as a man simply from watching the shows. You can determine that. I mean, what, like,
Yeah,
well, I don't
most
agree with that.
definitely,
I
most
wouldn't date him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's the way he feel about that. I wouldn't date him. I mean, you see what I'm saying? Or, damn, I like the way he thinks. Where so I would, those type of things. But looking from the outside in and just meeting somebody, like, no, and like, there's no one I have met brand new. Like the guy that I had to break it off with because he was really trying to turn this into a relationship was my ex a couple of years before I ran into my husband. You know what I'm saying? Or ran back into. You know what I'm saying? So it's like nobody was new.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Because I just don't want to deal with the learning of, like you said, I opened up because my friend came from the past.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
so it's just like, huh? Like,
yeah,
where does this
yeah.
come from?
And those type of things are the things that
it just like, because I had already kind of like made that decision before. I said, this came out of but now I'm just to the point, it's kids' business, I don't even want to give my number out. No
that
more.
I promise
You know
you.
what I'm saying?
I don't
Like,
get my number out. My number
it's
ain't even asked
like,
for though. Maybe I'm just
I
I
like
don't know, Mark. Don't
straight
nobody
up
even
it.
say, hey, can I call you something? Don't nobody do me like that.
Like,
It's not that I don't get my number. Don't nobody ask me.
You get
for
on my
it, you know?
nerves.
Damn.
I get asked like I
Nobody
do,
asks me
but
for it.
I'm not saying I just give my number out to everybody. That's
Yeah.
exactly.
No, I
don't,
get you.
like,
I
but,
get you.
So
Yeah.
I do get asked, and I say no. But
Yeah.
it's a rarity that like this person slipped through, and it happened. And I gave my dang it.
And then the same thing too.
Sorry,
I
y'all.
don't
My
wanna,
bad. My mom.
I don't want to necessarily think that this is for the. I don't want to make it seem like we're just because the topic is mixed feelings and switching them. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like even for women, that some women do it too.
Yes.
And some men honestly. Rightfully have the reason to feel the way they feel, and you know what, another thing I think too is when a man deals with a lot of women and he's getting the majority of the same responses or attitudes, behaviors, and the way they carry themselves, the way they talk, the way they just whatever. But maybe you attract a bulk of certain kind of women, and then when you come across one in another shape, fashion, or form, you really don't know how to deal with her because she's not quite what you're used to. You may honestly be thinking like, damn, I'm effing with her. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would have never thought that we were, you know what I'm saying? And she has to low key deal with some of your behaviors from what you're used to, if you will, and just making that a difference in example. Maybe you deal with more of the women who have the ratchet talk and what up, nigga? We in this boy relationship. I mean, I'm just using as an example. And then versus someone who just has that kind of conversation with you, adult conversation. It's calm, it's serene, and we just kick it, and we just, and her whole aura about herself is really different than what you're used to dealing with. But unfortunately, you only dealing with certain kind makes you bring the way that you deal with them over to her. Right. You see what I'm saying? For the so women sometimes can cause men to also, just be in that untrusting behavior, especially the way we are now. I'm sorry. We are a bit
making
different.
it hard.
We that is it. Yes, y'all are, which is another reason. Like I said, I'm not even blaming men as a whole for some of the behaviors and things like that.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely
it's
so.
It's hard to find, but
they're here. And then, like I said, we can't even blame men 100% for their behaviors when they come to meet somebody new, because they themselves have also dealt with this new age woman.
Yeah,
if you
all
will.
This sexualism, all this social media,
gosh.
every which scroll you go through, it's ass, it's a, it's a titty.
It's a
little bit more vulgar than that. We ain't gonna say,
Yeah.
But they make it hard for a good woman out here. They make it so sexualized that they don't show what the brain has.
And then they make it to the point too. We're over sexualizing ourselves for whatever reason. And then
for the dollar.
Well, okay.
For the dollar.
And the I'm assuming
the clout, the want to be famous, the want everyone to know your name. You know what I'm saying? You want your face to be out there. You got to be known. That's why all these surgeries. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be the next Bernice Burgess or Delicious. You know what I'm saying? They want to be on that nature. They want to be able to date these ballers, these football players, basketball players, rappers. They want to drive these Bentleys. You know what I'm saying? They want to be like Black China. They want to have one of the Kardashian babies. You know what I'm saying?
wow.
This is the way society is
Yeah,
now.
no, I agree.
And it's so messed up to where it is falls to where there's still good people out here. And we feel lost. We feel out of place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
because
saying?
the world is so consumed with the negativity.
Yes, it's got to the part. I
what's
don't
popular.
even party anymore. I used to party. I used to go out and all that. I can't. It just doesn't really happen too much because it's just everything's out of place now.
Yeah. And then when you refuse to go that way, again, you stick out like a sore thumb. And
Exactly.
then you're looked
Look
at
up
with a,
like,
who she,
it's
yeah,
like,
you
who
know
she
what I'm
think she
saying.
is.
Who she think, yeah. And the
oh.
thing about it, it's not about who I think I am. It's about who I know
No,
I am. And what I'm just not
And how
going
I
to do.
respect
But
myself.
and do you think that I would actually allow society to tell me how it is
Do
that
you
I should
understand
be
me?
maintaining
So
myself?
if this
and
is what it is, I guess I will never have it,
I
honey.
promise you,
Do
baby, I
understand?
will be a red rose and a bunch of yellow
Do you
carnation.
understand me? Like seriously, yeah, it's something
see?
out here.
Mm-hmm.
It's something out here.
And
But then you have the men out here that see a good woman and want to tear her down. What about that?
them men, kind I be thinking the kind of men that do that low key be, because I
kinda-
promise you, I
Now it's always a reason for everything. I say it was a plausible or
I've
logical
had
one.
I've had a man.
But give me an example
say
though.
you too good of a woman. He wants a hoe. He want a threesomes
Well,
out
see,
here,
see,
open
again,
life.
See, and then
well, at least he was 100.
But because
See?
yeah, he did keep it 100. He did. I respected that part, and we won't. You know
least
what
he
I'm
was
saying?
100
Yeah,
though.
yeah. But when why do you know when
She
it's
said
good
a
women?
whole
out here?
threesomes.
Yeah, that's what he wanted. He kept it 100 with me. He said, "You too good a woman. You ain't trying to be, out here."
You're not gonna
Well, it
do the
wasn't
things
enough,
that I
maybe-
want to do.
He wanted to
Yeah,
have
he
fun
wanted to have
that you didn't
fun.
have.
Yeah,
They wanted to
yeah,
have.
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, if you know that that's not your person, and that doesn't make anyone wrong, or you know what I mean, it's just like that's at least you would, like she said, at least he was honest enough to tell you that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It would make him a bad person, right? If he
Yeah,
didn't
kept
tell
it going.
you,
Yeah, oh
and
yeah,
then
for
was out
sure.
him having threesomes with two other chicks
sure.
and calling you his woman. You know
And,
what I mean?
and then
for
see
sure.
the thing about that, I can actually depart out of that relationship and keep a friendship with you. Thank you for being 100. I appreciate that. It's
For
not.
sure.
It's not that. What I appreciate you is about showing me the person you are.
yes,
You would have told
yes.
me the truth, and I
Yes.
appreciate that.
Yes,
I can
yes.
rock with you.
Yeah,
Next
yeah.
time I see you, hey, you get in a situation and I can help you, will probably be able to make that phone call to me. I appreciate you for
That's
that.
right,
You
that's
know what
right,
I'm saying?
that's
That's what, again, going back to what we were saying before, that's what men fail to realize. To be 100, dude, because I'm gonna base you on the lie that you tell or the truth that you tell.
And it
Which
just
one you want to
so
be known
peaceful
for?
the truth.
You see what I'm saying? Either way,
The
because
truth
I'm gonna
is
look at
so
this
peaceful.
nigga
Like,
move like this and he
yeah,
da.
like,
I'm good. Or versus that's my dude. That he 100.
Seriously.
You know
Well,
what I'm
that's,
saying?
That's how you determine whether the person. Because how can I say it to make it apply both ways? Okay, but that's how you can determine if a person valued what they were getting from you versus valuing you, their
Gotcha.
friendship with you.
That's what I'm
Gotcha.
saying.
Yeah, man.
That's
So
what I'm
that's-
saying.
God.
You know what I mean?
That's exactly what I'm saying. And then,
So, I mean,
and, but that goes.
if they could be real with you, then I mean, and then as they should, there's nothing, especially if you ask. Yeah, I mean, if you ask.
But then you can ask, and no, that ain't it. You know how they do. What you talking about? Ain't that how they be?
I'm still
"Ah,
trying to
don't
play
stop."
you. You how you
Girl,
catch
what
on?
You talking about, girl? Don't see there you go. Ain't that the statement? There you go.
Stupid.
See that what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Calm down. Why would you do that? Sorry, to my damn. But that is my whole point of that.
Yeah,
Like. Just
Very true.
the mixed signal. And then like I said, we're not saying that only men do it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying?
women too.
Some men are so used to women who do it that they
That's
actually
why they do it. And vice versa. You know what I mean? It's like, you pick up traits. I mean, it's no different than growing up in the house of family members, and families have certain characteristics, certain traits. If you want to call them generational curses, whatever. But sometimes you spend so much time around people, you pick up their characteristics. You know what I mean? Especially
That's very
if
true.
somebody is doing you wrong in some kind of way, in an abusive type of situation, whatever it is. What happens a lot of times when people get out of that abusive situation? They turn into that abuser, some type of
No,
way.
that
You
is
see what I'm
true.
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So you picking up the traits of those toxic traits of whatever it is the situation may be. So again, you pick up that same you carry them same energies in relationships. You know what I mean? People doing you wrong. You know what I mean? You end up turning around and Now in your spirit, you still feel so wronged from that last person that did you wrong that you just got to get somebody back. You got to get over on somebody else.
Get
now.
them, get them,
That's
get them.
horrible.
And then you're gonna do,
That's
and then you're gonna
horrible.
do somebody
I don't
else.
ever want to have that feeling.
You know what I'm saying? Do somebody, but that's how some people are.
Some people are,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
you're
And we
right
know
about that.
we've seen it, we've experienced it.
horrible.
You know what I mean? I've had people, you know, you can see it in people. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm
they
saying.
talk about you get into. I mean, I can recall getting into a relationship with a chick, and she talking about how this dude used to do her, and how I used to talk to her, and all of that type of shit. And then you want to turn around and do me the same. I'm just looking at you like, I'm not gonna be the person that believes what you say about me like you were. They caused you to go down into the place that you went down into. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just looking at you like, do you understand that you got bit with the bug? You got infected with the disease that damn near killed you. You know what I mean? Like you doing the same thing.
Right.
Sure.
So you
To people,
allowed
somebody
that to
trying
turn you into
Sure.
a person that you yourself didn't even like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And now you're losing the person that's seeing this and diagnosing and trying to help you. But you're so busy trying to be a cancer to that person and tell
because
that
someone
person
was
what
previously a cancer to you.
Yep.
Yeah.
you're
yeah.
so cancerous now. You're so consumed with the cancer that now you are a cancer.
Yeah. Yeah.
They can't nobody heal you. You toxic. You trash.
And do you know what? I don't want to blame
Damaged.
or say anything about people who actually keep that guard up until they know for sure. Like, no, let me watch and see what you. Now that I actually honestly expect someone to do that,
Yeah, most
but
definitely.
don't have your guard up in a way to see how you can maneuver. You see what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah, that's why I don't
don't
like-
have your
I don't like
guard
that,
up for
yeah.
that reason. What can I
Yeah.
do? How can I get on? What I'm about to.
Yeah,
You see
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have your guard up to protect yourself. And
Yeah.
then again, if you see things aren't going in the direction
Not as a
that you're
hurdle
like,
for the person to jump over, like
that
it's some kind of obstacle
to
course.
get to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing like that because I want to play spades cards up. You know what I'm saying? I just want let me see your hand, you see mine. You know, let's play spades cards up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to deceive you. I'm not going to lie to you. If I tell you something, I promise you
that
it's
never
what
works
it
for
is.
me. Ain't that crazy?
And
that
I'm not
never
finna-
works for me.
And I'm not finna be the type of person
That's
who
crazy.
has to think of like, damn, what did I say last time? Just in case. You know, you got to remember your lies. And you got to, I'm not. And
Right.
don't get me wrong. I'm not even saying that into a mark. This kind of go like to what you're saying. I'm not even saying that in a way like I'm trying to,
manipulate.
in reference to not slipping up.
Right.
About what I told you, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
I'm just
right.
saying I just don't want that
keeping it
extra
all the
weight
way
on my
100.
plate because I'm just
Yeah.
not finna do that.
it's too
I'm not
much.
finna
It's
do
too
that.
much.
I'm just not finna do that.
Too much.
You know, that's just not finna happen.
It's just way too much.
That's not finna happen at all. So, I just feel, and then again, like you said, Mark, all of these are our personal opinions, you know, and things like that. But I do feel, and then it's always me, and I'm the unicorn, of course. But I'm not gonna do something to somebody I would not want you to do to me.
Right.
That's just
Exactly.
summed up.
Exactly.
I'm not going to do
Exactly.
that because
Exactly.
what I'm doing to you is going to come back to me in some shape, fashion, or
Do you
form
understand
anyway.
me?
And I'm not
Yes.
going to do that to
Yeah.
Everybody,
myself.
and you know,
Yeah.
everybody,
Yeah.
everybody doesn't believe that, so they don't operate in the way that you would operate and believe in that. And that's the reason why you have people that do different shit. They have us scratching our head like, why would you?
Yeah.
Because they're
That's
not
the
wired
type of
like this.
moment I'm
We're
in
all
right now. I
different.
got
We're all
that.
different. We're all wired different.
Yeah.
And to understand why another person does certain things would be to be in the mind frame of someone who would do it.
And that would be insanity.
Yeah. That's
Trying to
very
figure
true.
that
Trying
out.
to figure
You
it
know,
out.
that's
You know what I mean?
insanity.
That's the
because
reason
I
why I
can't.
always throw it all the way off and say, can you explain why a crackhead smoke crack?
Yeah.
Because I know that you're not a crackhead. So
Yeah.
can you explain to me why somebody does something that you wouldn't do?
Yeah.
And make it make sense?
Yeah.
You can't.
You can't. You know.
You know what I'm saying?
And that goes back to what I was saying about like having some shape, form, fashion of a conscience, though. You know what I'm saying? Like with some people, I guess that's the part I don't understand. Like doing
way of
that
life.
with you don't sit down and think to yourself like, man, I shouldn't have did that, or I should, you know, or let me.
That's
just,
what I want to know. I would want a person that's fucked up to really just actually tell the truth of that thought process that they take
Yeah.
of how they're gonna deceive a
This
person
how I see
or do
baby.
a person. This is how I see it. This
Yeah.
is the way. I would love
That.
for one of those people
Yeah.
to just keep it 100. Come on the show, like for real. Like
Yeah.
I would just want to hear
Yeah.
this and
I
keep
just
on.
wanna
We're not
pick
gonna
your
be
mind.
judged. This
Yeah.
is you. I
Yeah.
can't judge you for being you, honey. That's between you and whoever you feel are higher than you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's
Yeah.
how that goes.
Yeah.
you know, but
Yeah.
I would really love to hear it.
Yeah.
It's like, you know.
And you know what? You can tell when you having that conversation with somebody who just gonna be 100 or the ones who's gonna beat around the bush with it. Because when you pose the question, hey man, I mean, you can kind of tell with, oh, okay,
Sure.
so I see you don't want to discuss this. Either you
Sure.
don't want to discuss it, or I asked a question you wasn't ready for, and you weren't quick enough on your toes to prepare the lie to come
True,
back.
true,
So now it
true.
comes. Either that's gonna end in a huh. You know how they do that? You heard what I said. Or, man, here you go. You know, I don't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. And then when people don't understand how you read people, how you look into things and think, you don't understand. When I get that, man, here you go. Don't stop. I'm really looking at it from like, okay, you won't be
Damn.
100.
Damn.
You're not going to be 100.
Yeah, not at all.
Versus somebody who is, look, man. I prefer the look, man, because you know,
'cause
coming
now you
after
about
the
to
look,
give me
man.
the real. You about to give me the real.
Look, man. Give me the look, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I literally
Need,
the-
that's what
the
I
real.
want. That's what I need.
And then the main reason I need it is because it allows me to know who I'm really, really messing with, and allows me to make the choice if I want to or
That's
not.
right.
And you're telling me the reason that you don't want to be 100 with me is because I might make the decision that I don't want to
wanna
mess
fuck
with
with
you,
you.
and you want the coochie or whatever
That's
you want to call
that's
it.
the case
That's
sometimes.
crazy.
No, that's my thing. But see, this is the thing about that. You not man enough to chuck that up as a L. Didn't get that one.
Not at all.
You see what I'm saying? Versus, I done messed with this woman here, did everything I had to do, got the coochie. And then people be playing. Niggas is actors. Niggas
For
deserve,
sure.
what Biggie say, niggas deserve Oscars.
Seriously. For real.
Oscars.
I got a few I need to give out.
Hollywood got the wrong people in Hollywood,
Hell yeah,
baby.
they
I
some
know
wrong
some-
stars
I
on them
know
dang on ground
some
right now.
Actors,
Do
baby.
you understand me? For real.
Cut.
Do you understand? Like, better than Denzel, you hear me?
Denzel ain't got nothing on you,
Ain't nothing
baby.
on these hood niggas
Niggas
like these
deserve
niggas period, like for
Oscars.
real.
Yeah.
Silly.
All of that,
He ain't got
seriously.
nothing on
Red
you,
carpet,
dude.
all of that, all the paparazzi. You hear me?
Right.
Seriously.
I tell you what, just go to Hollywood as yourself, nigga. They
nigga,
need you.
They need you.
You don't need to
You
practice.
You,
You
ain't
don't
got to
need to
audition,
study. You
nigga.
ain't-
You this is it. You got it. Action, nigga. Do it. Action. For real. Action. Go.
Be you, baby.
That's it.
Go.
Just go. Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, Kings. We
See, I'm letting them have their moment. I'm letting them have their
he
moment.
letting us have our moment right now. But I'm sorry, Kings. Y'all do gotta admit, y'all be on.
But see, I mean, this is the thing, though, you know, and this is the reason why
you
I
said
believe conversations like this are healthy,
Yeah.
as opposed to turning into a battle, right? A divisive battle where we battling back and forth about who's right about the situation. We need to have conversations where we can express
Pick the brains
what
of
we
each
don't
other,
like
yeah.
and like about our situations that we have with each other without, oh, well, you did this, and then it just become and we're not even.
It's just a back. Now we're not even listening to each other to hear.
Regardless of not even solving it, right? We're not even getting out what we want to get out or what we need to get out. You know what I mean? Because it just becomes a battle of back and forth BS. So I like y'all
Yeah.
conversations like this.
Yeah.
And I never taken it as women bashing men. You know what I mean? Like, or I just like I don't like when women take when men speak on women as bashing women. We're
Yeah.
just basically viewing our opinions,
Yeah.
expressing our experiences
Yeah.
that we've had,
Yeah.
whether they be things that we liked and how passionate we liked them, or things that we don't like and how passionate we didn't like them.
Yeah. Yeah.
We should be able
Yeah.
to have these
We
conversations.
really should. We really
without
should.
walking away from the table, hating each other that
Yeah.
much more,
Yeah.
as a lot of us do.
Yeah.
And thinking like, yeah, we ain't, you know, all women ain't shit, all niggas, that we ain't never gonna get to the bottom.
You
of
have to
solve
be
it.
able to input adult content, if you will. And what I mean by
Yeah,
adult
we ain't gonna be
content,
able
I
to-
mean mature enough to sit there, listen, and agree to disagree. I don't ever think that topics that you have when it comes to a difference of opinion should become hostile.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when they become
Especially
hostile,
amongst us,
all I'm
amongst
saying
us,
is that's
like
what
that.
I'm saying. And then when they become hostile, it's like I'm so right and you so wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not and when they become hostile,
And that's
that
what the
means
whole
I'm not
conversation become
respecting
about,
your
just right and
opinion.
wrong, as
That's
opposed
it.
to understanding.
That's it. I'm listening to respond. I'm not listening to understand.
That's
You
right.
know, and that when people do that, you're never going to get the in depth of
That's true.
why you feel the way you feel because I'm listening to you. I'm catching keywords. Oh, I'm about to say this. You know, and you
Seriously.
dropping some real
Seriously.
knowledge, but I didn't
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
nothing but you
nothing
say
you
all
saying.
women do this. No, we don't. Oh, wait, what I'm about to say. I mean, you see what I'm saying? And when
Because
that
you
is
heard one thing that triggered a response in
that's
your
it.
head, and now you just
and you
worried
blocked
about
out
getting that
every.
response
Oh
out.
wait,
Nothing.
I'm
Yep.
about to. Oh wait,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying?
And sometimes I'm not even going to wait until you get done talking.
I'm about to cut this off.
I could
Sure.
cut you off, regardless of you being about to say the exact same that I'm about to think, or
Yeah.
something that we along the same line. If you just shut up for a minute, you would have heard something that would have calmed you down a little bit.
That's true. That's true because
but
what
you
I was
just so
saying, I
focused
was.
on jumping in the conversation.
And like you said, what I was saying, I was leading up to that. But due to the fact you caught that part and you and your feelings really about how, and 9 times out of 10, a hit dog gonna holler. So 9 times out of 10, half of this conversation y'all are having is something that's impacted me. So I don't want to fix that right now. So, oh, you wait till I say why I do this. Hurry up. You know what I'm saying?
So I can give you a subliminal stab to the gut.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Talk about
Yeah.
you without you knowing I'm talking
About you. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. That is it. Yeah, you know, and
right.
people be like, "No, baby, you talking to me. You're talking to me." You know, it is what it is, just like it ain't what it ain't. But again, the subject matter of giving mixed signals. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I don't believe in it. I don't believe in playing mind games.
That's it.
I just believe in being straightforward.
That's it.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
what could the harm be in that though? What could it harm?
This
I
is too
don't
much like
get it.
right. I guess
It's
you actually might get what you want if you do that. And it's too
It's
much
just
like
like
fucking
why
right.
And
though?
look like that,
Like,
Mark. And
yeah.
in total opposite of that, and just might be cheating yourself out of what you wanted.
Yeah.
Because you just couldn't be
You wanna play
forthcoming.
some games.
Yeah.
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 Seriously.
That is crazy.
Seriously, I don't get that. Like,
Yeah.
especially when you know you're in the presence of a good person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That is it.
We know when we around good people,
Of course.
good or bad
Yeah.
person.
You know
knows.
it, especially if you're
You
a
know what I'm
person who can
saying?
read energy.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
baby, you
And
know
it's
when
just
you're
like,
around.
why even do that?
Yeah.
Like, why even put that karma on you?
Yeah,
Why don't you care about that karma?
Oh, I thought you were saying something.
Oh yeah, I thought
I'm
you was getting ready to
sorry.
say
I
something.
thought
Oh
you was
yeah,
getting-
No,
yeah, because
no,
you
no.
got the okay.
That's why we
But
both.
yeah,
stopped,
yeah, I
like,
so
okay.
start like, huh,
No, my
okay.
ear was
Gonna
just
say
itching.
something.
Yeah.
I got them
your-
40-year-old ear hairs.
Yeah,
You so
you know
silly.
what?
It's in my ear. I felt something in there.
Look, them ears itching because we
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
inside
we
that
getting
mind.
it.
Look, it's
No,
going
Yeah,
all
yeah,
through the
yeah,
ear.
yeah.
I
Them
said
senses
my
is
ear.
What
tingling.
people say, yeah, look.
You hear
What
me?
people say, like, ooh, I got money 'cause my hand itching.
Them ears
Mark say
itching.
my
Look
ears
She always got to
itching.
come with some spiritual, galactical, sage-infused reason.
I see the sage over there. I was going
All
to
right,
ask you,
now,
you got to
you
get some
wanna light
energies
it,
out, or
man?
you bringing some
Always
in?
burn sage.
Yeah.
Me too.
I do. I got to
Got
clean
your
up my house so bad. I
crystals
haven't
and
burned my sage
I
in a
have my
minute, but
little
that's because I need
little
to
area
clean
on
up
my
really bad.
dresser. I do every day.
I do. I gotta burn. I haven't burned mine yet because I gotta clean up really bad. I need to open up my windows, clear
Okay.
rooms out, and then
Okay,
I
yeah,
like to
yes,
do
I
mine
got
when
my
the
negative
environment is
energy
completely
candles
clear.
and
Yeah.
all of that. Yes,
Yeah.
that's how
Yeah.
I roll.
And then the
yeah.
thing about it, I can actually sense in my home that I need to, because sometimes when I'm in the house, I feel so drained and don't want to
Yes,
do nothing.
yeah.
I'd be like, oh, I need to sage.
Girl,
I do.
yes,
But
yes.
I only want to sage when it's pure and clean. I
For
done
sure.
wiped everything
Yep.
down and everything.
That's
and
true.
Open
That's
my
true.
windows
Open the
up,
windows up and
dismiss
let
them
it on
energies
out.
out.
That's
Yes.
right.
Look, and I close them boys down and lock the energies in. Now, y'all ain't going, yeah, we about to redo this.
You so
Yeah.
silly. You so
And I
silly.
promise, you know what I noticed too sometimes when I sage? I notice my plants spurt up more.
Yeah.
My
yeah,
plants
that's
sprout
very
different
true.
when
I have
I
a plant
sage.
right now.
I
That's just,
swear they do.
Oh man, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's like they be like,
yeah,
"Ooh,
yes.
We had to get some weight off
And
us
I did
too."
it when it came in the house. When I did my little thing, I do every year. I go buy my plants and restock in the house and everything. And I did it, and I'm talking about it just swoop. Yeah, so that's very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
I
Yep.
love my sage, and when I do, girl, I got to do it because at the house I'm so, and I done
Yes.
had so many different people in and out. And don't get me wrong, I don't have a lot of people, but I've had different people in and out. That's how long it's actually been since I saged.
Gotcha. Yeah, you got
So
to.
I got a
You
lot of
to.
energy
Yeah,
sitting in
yeah,
there.
You gotta
You
get
know,
that
I
on
got to
the
get
body
them
there.
out. I
Yep.
do. I do.
Yep,
I
I don't even let
really
people in
do.
my house.
Because I can tell. Oh, you see how I am,
yeah, but
baby.
you,
Very
you
far
settle.
and in
So
between.
yeah, you just,
Bye.
but still, even
People knock
then,
on
yep.
my door. I promise I be want to grab the
Right,
tool.
huh?
Who is this?
Seriously.
Don't nobody knock
Yep.
on my door. Who
Yeah,
does?
yeah.
Who is this? You know.
My neighbor's son almost got it the other day.
Look,
I'm
coming
like,
around.
excuse me, at this time in the morning, like, hold on now. boy, you don't even know. Boy.
Ooh, especially in your
I'm
case,
on high
don't
alert
do
and
that.
what happened, from what
What
happened
happened
and
before.
everything, and I'm just, boy, I'm still suffering PTSD. Like,
Yeah,
chill
don't
out,
do
like,
that.
like,
Yeah,
please,
especially late at night.
Yeah,
baby.
yeah. He
Please.
apologized though, but yeah, I was just like, hold on now. I heard glass breaking.
Oh, how about that?
You hear me? Yeah, yeah. He was terrorizing his mother, and he's one of them badass kids. Grown though, he's grown. Yeah, but came over and bust her side window out, but was on the side of my bedroom window, which woke me up out my sleep. You know what I'm saying?
So
And
a man, now you say he grown.
yeah, he grown.
Came to his mom's house and bust out his mom's side
Yeah,
window.
because she wouldn't let him drive the car.
Where's my sound effects?
Where is it, Mark? Please
Oh, my
be
God.
cut. And then no, but you know what? And that goes back that 9 times out of 10, he probably the kind of man that we're describing right now. or
Do you
talking to
understand
about,
me?
Because if you would do that to your mama,
Mama,
hell yeah,
imagine
you would
what he
get
doing out
down
here
on
doing to these
somebody.
women.
Yes, you will.
For sure.
Yes, you will.
He bust out his mama's car windows.
No, her
his
house
mama
was
window.
on the side. On the side of the house.
Grown man.
About 23, 24, I think he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure did.
Your mama. And then the thing about that too, imagine how he treat women. If you treat your mama
Horrible.
like that.
Yeah,
You
and they're
know?
new neighbors, so I didn't even know all of this was going on. I just seen him always running out, you know what I'm saying? I seen,
So you don't
he's
even
one of
got-
them kids, but, he wasn't, irate, but, yeah, I just woke up 2 a.m. here.
And you don't even have
Like, hold up. I jumped up like, what's going on? I'm gonna grab, what I'm saying? Like, hold on now. I know this not happening
and
again.
then you don't even have respect for the fact, like you said, these new neighbors. This what y'all coming into the neighborhood with? We already watching to see what we finna have to deal with y'all. So we now, you got about a 23, 24-year-old son who will come over here and your windows out. So maybe if something else start happening to neighbors' houses, who you think we finna look at?
Girl, do you understand me? That's why I got cameras.
Then we wrong for that. But just because how y'all came over here,
I
we don't
gotta watch
operate
you.
like that
yeah,
over
yeah,
here.
we don't do that. We
Yeah.
quiet on my
Yeah.
block. You
We
know
don't
what
do
I'm
black
saying?
folk stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry,
a
my
lot of
people.
older
Y'all know I'm just
people.
playing.
I'm like probably the youngest on the block. Seriously, about one of the youngest.
Shut up.
So
That's
yeah,
how you looked at
You just had the lady 100. She was 102. She just passed 2 years ago,
Aw,
right
how
across the street from me. You know what I'm saying? It's
about
really
that?
quiet.
You said
for
we
the most
found
part.
dated over here.
Yeah,
I
and
get
everybody been there for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I've been there 10. There's people been there 30, 40.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So yeah,
we're
yeah.
established over
They
here.
like,
We
not having
family.
it. Yeah,
yeah. And that's what you need, a village. You
Mhm,
know,
for sure.
And then you know what? I want to take this thing just a little bit deeper. That we said that in parenting and things like that. Do you think that maybe some men are that way? Well, women too, because I don't want to gear it, but from their upbringing in their home and seeing stuff. Because I saw a post where a guy was saying, you know why men sneaky, why men cheat, why men lie? Because they watch their mama sneak men in and out of the house. They watch their mama have a boyfriend low key, and then I mean, you see what I'm.
Part of it is what
That-
they seen raised up in the household.
that
That's
and
part of
then-
what
In single mom
But I
household,
think
that's what he was
she's-
referring to.
But I
in
kind of
single
think what
mom
she's
households.
a victim of, not singling her out, but just using her as example. But she has a lot of kids. She's a single mother. I see she stays in the house a lot. She keeps to herself. She's just a victim of having so many kids.
Oh, she has a lot.
Not enough attention.
Rocky
you know,
Bennett.
and now the older ones, you know what I'm saying? Because she dealing with them younger ones, you know what I'm saying? Because she got them all the way down doorstep, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, and got them all the way grown to literally a baby, you know what I'm saying? So, where that affects the children at no good parenting, not on her fault, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's just
But
not
the lack
enough
of
tension.
partnership I needed,
she needs a
to
man
raise my
to be
children,
around.
to help me. Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Yeah,
I
so
got
that's
you.
what she is a victim of. I could tell she's a good mother.
Okay.
I could tell she is. I do. I have watched and observed, you know what I'm saying, how she moves. And she don't move. That door don't open. You know what I'm saying? She
And
has
a lot of
5 girls
company
at
and
that. You know what I'm
ooh,
saying? On top of the
baby.
boys. So yeah. So I see her. She is a good mom. It's
Yeah.
just she's a victim of just being a single
Mama,
mother
of so many children.
and of so many
Yeah,
children.
yeah.
It's hard.
And then when behavioral issues begin
Yes,
to kick
yep,
in and
it's-
you have so many children,
That's right.
how do you, as yourself,
Yourself.
personally adapt to each of
That's
those?
right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
And raise them in what they need due to
That's
the fact
right.
that there are so many.
That's right. Yeah.
There's someone, Rocky Bennett. What up, dude?
Yeah,
Rocky Bennett says,
hey,
"What up,
how
though?
y'all-
What up,
how you
Rocky? How you
doing?
doing?" My cousin Lisa. I see Lisa is watching. I appreciate you, cuzzo, all the way from Birmingham, Alabama. I believe,
you
cuzzo.
hear
I think
me?
that you live in Birmingham. And Janine, you
Wow.
already know, baby. If I told you I was shocked, I'd be lying. Thank you for tuning
Hey,
in, Mom. I
girl.
appreciate it. And again, Rocky Bennett. What up, though? But I think that is also a deceit, because if a man learns deceit from a woman, well, a boy learns deceit from a woman while he's younger. Oh,
Jesus.
my goodness. And honestly, those are the
Tragic.
kind of men who know when they've met their soulmate, though. Because you make me feel different even from the way my mama made me feel.
Do you
know?
understand?
And
That's
I'm referring
true.
to that in a love
That's
aspect.
true. And that's
you made me
referring-
feel
and
different
that goes
than
back
my
into
mom.
a subject.
Some Dogs TV on YouTube said it is some truth. Like it is some truth to that. I watched my sisters and cousins and aunties move slick when I was a kid and grew up like I'd never get done like that.
Yeah,
sucker.
yeah. And then, like I said, I'm going to be fair. I'm a Libra. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to play the devil's advocate, so I'm going to be fair. But for a young man to see that type of stuff when he was younger, and especially if he also experienced what it did to the men, because a lot of men get hurt dealing with out cold women. You know, it's different, but the same.
What about a son being raised by a mother that's teaching him how to be deceitful in the world?
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
that's
just
exactly
out-
what
just-
I'm
just-
saying.
just
Yeah.
Got him out here just robbing, stealing. You know what I'm saying? Just doing the most. You know what I'm saying? Just horrible. Has no coof, no good
We've seen
energy.
videos. I
just
recall a video
nothing.
where this lady had her two sons in a beauty supply store with them teaching how to steal. Stuff how to put the stuff in their clothes. She putting a wig in her jacket.
Yeah.
And I promise y'all this, and I ain't, okay, yes I am. I'm gonna say which one of my children. My oldest daughter, right? Pooh had to be about 5 or 6. But this is when Grand River and Greenfield had all of the stores. When you cross the street, it continued. What is the store on the corner? We used to shop there. That's still there. But anyway, they sell the Steve Harvey suits. They have a Steve Harvey clothing in the window. But that was there. But also, the rest of the strip was the same. Long story short, I was inside of a beauty supply. And I was shopping and da-da-da-da-da. And we come out. And I noticed she has these sunglasses. I said, where did you get those glasses from? Now, she looked at me because I said, why did you take those glasses and not tell me you took those glasses, you know? She just looked at it. And I said, you know what we about to do? We about to go back in here. You're going to give them those glasses back, and you're going to apologize for taking them. She went right back in there. Walked past security guard. I started to put a little extra info there, like, not keep her. You know what? There.
Yeah.
But I did. I had to go. But I said, she has something she needs to tell you, you know, lady behind the counter. And back then, I wasn't into not supporting chinks, and I'm sorry.
It's
The
okay.
Asians,
It's okay. It's
you know,
all right.
things
we
like
all
that.
had our stages.
And so it was an Asian store, and I go back. She was like, I took these, and what? Did it pay for 'em? And what are you? I'm sorry. And the tripped out part about it, lady let her have the glasses. But that was my whole point. You were wrong. Don't do that.
She ain't never did it
That-
again.
and never did it
heard
again.
me?
You know?
and
you
that was
know.
a really good way.
But that was the thing about it too, because for me to see it and allow it, then I'm creating this.
right.
And then when she gets older, she
Yeah.
teaches it to my grandchild. Now we just got kleptos.
Girl,
in the
when I
damn
tell you this,
thing.
I'm gonna get deep because you know it's being real.
Okay.
And you know, I witnessed this trickle affect what you just said. I witnessed it with my own 2 eyes. You know what I'm saying? With a parent, a mother.
Generational curses.
You know what I'm saying? That's teaching not only the sons but the daughters too, to how to be out here trick with these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
wow.
How
And
to
being
get to
taught
their
these
posse-
things by the
and
mama.
yeah. Oh, girl, friend. So I witnessed as the daughters grew up. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting one day and the daughter has 2 sons. One of the sons, he's old enough, you know, to steal. She's stealing in the store. She trying to get him to steal. The other son steals like her. He the baby. You hear me? I'm talking about the baby. This one's older. You know what I'm saying? And the baby got it just like mama. But the older one, like, she's telling the story what happened inside the store. She's like, he's stumbling around, ain't want to put it in his pocket. This, that, and the third. You a soft ass nigga. You hear me?
And this the mama.
This is the daughter. This is the mother's child. And she's telling her child. This is the grandchildren.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
And say it's a family affair.
Do you understand me? There's families out here like that. You know what I'm saying? It's some families out here like that.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Have no good intentions. Wake up with it on their mind.
And then you know what? That goes back to what I was saying as far as the community change that we need as a whole. You know what that also proves too? Some of these young men who are out here in the streets, and we talking about we just need to reach them. We need to know. And because the mentoring program that I'm going to reinitiate into the organization is where if we have one of your children, especially a young man, the parents have to be a part of the program. You don't have to.
Yeah, these parents.
You don't have to necessarily come to every event that's for the child in the mentoring program, but we have to know it's called the home structure, a part of the program. Because what we're going to send him back to is either going to help us what we're or it's going to puzzle him. Yeah. Between the two. Like, damn, I'm trying to, but when I go back home, my house like gonna be turned up. They gambling, smoking, they da-da-da-da-da.
And there's comes a decision.
They got K's all everywhere.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And that's a good thing.
And
right
then
there.
that is it, because there's no way you're gonna be successful with him in this program, and he goes back home, and the home. So the parents have to pay a part of that. I'm sorry, but you do.
Yeah, because I've watched this with my own two eyes.
Yeah, and then for the ones, and I promise y'all, I had a mentoring program with Samson Weber Academy. We had got the contract with Samson Weber Academy to tutor second and third graders who couldn't read and mentor young ladies 11 to 14 with behavioral issues. When I tell you, sometimes when we would go get those young ladies I would have people hire them to do little jobs for them so that they could put money in their pocket.
Yeah.
I had a mama one time call some of our girls and tell them to hurry up and get home, baby, because I'm finna go out and you got to watch your little brothers and your little sisters.
Yeah.
And you called your baby while she's in the program. Currently making money.
Wow. That's something.
And people ask me what was the hardest thing that I found as far as struggling with those young ladies. Honestly, it wasn't the young ladies. It was their environment.
Yes, the environment.
Where they came from. Yeah. Now, it explained to us why we have them.
It's some of these quote-unquote OGs.
And see, the thing about it, the school was the one who gave us the girls. They picked out their behavioral girls and gave them to us. And then the tripped out part about it, I can promise you this. When those young ladies were in our presence, they were young ladies.
That's what's up. That's really good.
You see what I'm saying?
That's good.
And all
we need more programs like that. Because see, when I was a girl, I was a part of Great New Mount Moriah Baptist Church, and we had female responsibility. And we went every Tuesday and Thursday. You know what I'm saying? And Miss Bassett, I just love her to this day. God bless her soul. She really installed such great abilities in us as far as loving yourself, you know, the self-esteem. But we would have booklets on self-esteem. That would be her main focus, was the self-esteem. I remember one day we had the Walking in Heels event, and she taught us, you know, how to walk in heels, how to be dainty, how to be a lady, how to be pretty, you know what I'm saying, and just how to, and feminine, just be feminine,
you know, and just feminine energy forward.
It was just a wonderful experience, and I am 36, and I still carry on those experiences to this day. You know what I'm saying?
That
and
is
so
it.
Girls really need these type of programs out here, girls and boys. You know what I'm saying? Because we also had the male responsibility for the boys there. You know what I'm saying? And it started at 5 on up. 5, I think, to 18 or 19. I think it went for both girls and boys. And we really do need more programs out there. So that right there, what you're doing, it's amazing.
And I really loved every minute of it. And like for them, when they made their progress and things like that, they would get rewarded with a clothing trip, or you know what I'm saying. So we would take them shopping, let them pick out their things, and let them know that due to the fact that we see these behavioral changes in you, even against the odds when we're not with you. This is what this.
You don't have to be a product of your environment, and that is what I learned.
You do not. That is
it.
You
know what I'm saying? That was the main thing I learned, and that's what made me stand out of the hood.
And then you know what, Toya, and then everything comes back full circle to the topic again, and learning those kind of behaviors and being that type of person since I was younger actually is what causes me to be the person I am today as far as being 100 with people. But
That's
you
right.
see what I'm saying?
That's right.
And then,
That's
the
right.
main thing about the me loving being 100 with people is because if it doesn't work out between us, believe you me, you moved different and I moved out of your way.
That's right.
It was just
Do
that
you
simple. I didn't do
understand
anything
me?
to you.
Yeah,
And if
yeah.
anyone that I am no longer involved with, honestly, if they being what, well, I doubt it because that's the reason I'm no longer involved. But is I didn't do anything.
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
not saying that like, girl, bye.
Like,
You
I'm
know,
just
you.
so like no.
I'm so innocent. I didn't.
No.
Oh, everything I love.
Did
I
nothing.
didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I didn't
just
do
gotta fall
anything. I
back,
was just
baby.
me. You
Gotta fall
moved
back,
different,
yeah.
and
I just
and
responded to your
Yeah.
change in energy. Your change.
yeah,
in
that's
how you
it.
move.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
move differently, and I like
Yeah.
Luther could say, "You move and I move," just
Yeah.
like
That's
that.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you move, I move.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
and
I just
that's
had a
honestly what
conversation
happened.
with somebody, and they were saying, different things, and and I was, I guess they were like saying, about leaving a person alone, or like what they might do, and I had to let them know, like, I'm the type of person, hey. You move different. Hey, it's done nowhere. You can't force a person to want you, like you, talk to you,
Yeah.
whatever. You
Yeah.
just go on about your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you just do you.
Yeah.
That's all you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's to me. That's all you can do.
And
you
I
know?
was having this conversation last night with my business partner, and I was telling her, I no longer have energy for the bush.
Yeah.
Anything that you do that causes me to sit and ponder
That's
why you
right.
did what you did, especially if
Damn.
you're not man or woman enough to come to me and say,
Damn.
it was, if I gotta ponder, you're like,
Why would you do that? Right. Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You
Yeah.
couldn't, was something wrong? You couldn't tell me. I'm thinking
True.
we way better than this.
True.
And this one action of yours really got me. Damn, what did I
that's-
do?
I kind of went through
Exactly.
that
What would I
recently.
do for
Make a
you
long
not-
story
yeah, to do
short. That was
something
kind of
like
what
that?
it was, but we had to
Oh.
smooth it out. Yeah, like people move. Like you get changing patterns, right?
Yeah.
Especially drastic changing patterns, where it's like, okay, you got something you want to say. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you know
what
what I mean? Like,
is-
like, what is it? Like, you gotta, yeah. And then especially don't call yourself, somebody that's close to me in my immediate circle of business or person or whatever.
Yeah.
And then change this energy or change the way you move and expect me to keep you in that same spot.
Yeah.
And act like nothing happened.
Yeah, because
we
now
gotta-
when
we
I'm
gotta-
around you,
Yeah.
I really gotta, due to the fact we didn't clear the air about it. Now when I'm
Yeah.
around you, I'm kind of side eyeing you,
Yeah.
like,
I
what
don't know,
the?
we gotta-
Yeah,
I'm not a
like-
person. I like communication is my thing.
Yeah,
clearly.
I promise you, it's my love language.
Right. So
it really
that is like what's necessary for me to remain
Me.
solid
The
in whatever relationship that we have with each other. You know what I mean? If we're not
Right.
communicating, especially if it's a change in pattern, if it's a change in something, like something needs to be talked about, something needs to be ironed out.
Yeah.
Something needs to be understood.
Yeah,
You know what
that
I
was
mean?
my thing. And see, the thing about that is, what I say about that is, you prefer to show me something was wrong versus just telling me. And if you
Yeah.
done dealt with me in any amount of time, you can call me and say, we
It
need
made
to
me feel
talk.
like I can't
Yeah.
trust you now.
Yeah.
And Toy,
Yeah.
we only
Yeah.
known each other since March.
Man.
If I do, can you or can you
Yeah,
not? Keisha, I need
sure
to talk
can.
to you, baby.
Yeah.
You know,
And vice versa.
In
you
fact,
know?
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Seriously,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So anybody who's dealt with me for years, you know you can. And like my business
Seriously.
partner told me last night, when you get on my nerves, I really, girl, shut the fuck. You know what I'm saying? You're getting on my
Seriously,
nerves
seriously.
right now. You know, and she'll
Yeah.
tell me that in a minute. You know, and but that's what I love about her.
Yeah.
And I told her the easiest way for us to remain in a friendship like that is because you know me genuinely. And you know I wouldn't do
Yep.
anything to hurt you. You know I
Yep.
wouldn't do
Yep.
anything to deceive you.
Yep.
You know I wouldn't do
Yep.
anything to get down.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
So
right.
she in her mood right now. I'm going to leave her over there. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then when she called, it's like, you ready to talk now? Because you
right.
was in your feelings last night, baby, and then nobody had time for that. But
Yeah,
that's the kind
yeah,
of
but that's-
friendship
yeah,
I
but
need.
that's some real
Versus
shit.
me looking at it like, man, what I do? You know, for you to, and I'm not gonna get into it to a deep degree, but I really just, when I say end it, I want to say, because I haven't had a conversation with this person. I honestly don't plan to. I'm done. But it was, like you said, Mark, when you're really, really close to me, like we friends, and you make me question, you had a really big event happen in your life. You really did. And me and you were the ones having the conversations about when we get here and when we get there. And oh my God, now don't get me wrong. You did 2 other things before that kind of made me look at you a little sideways. But again, I'm always told you, I will not believe how often I am told I'm extra, even by my kids. I probably be like, you is so, you ain't take all that. You don't act. So sometimes, and then, like you have to say, be careful what you allow people to feed into your spirit, because that's in my psyche. You see what I'm saying? I really contemplate some of the things I do. Like, damn, am I being extra? You know what I'm saying? Because you that's too extra, Ma. You didn't have to,
Gotcha.
And so the other 2 things that were done, I kind of contemplated like, damn, am I being extra? Like, is this really what this is, or I'm just, Now, one time something else happened, and I addressed it immediately in that moment. We were at an airport.
Gotcha.
And just to keep from exploding
Gotcha.
about how I felt, I just had to admit, I was crying and everything, with, woo. Okay, Keisha, calm down. You're in a whole airport. You can just calm down, So this last thing was something big happened in your life. I mean, really big. And the icing on the cake, when I reached out to you to ask you about why you ain't tell me that, you said you were so busy. And then after you said you were so busy, things just got away from you. Then you said, my stuff is also being, my stuff is also mentioned in this and this and this. Damn. So even with the you being so busy, when they even reached out for you to have that big opportunity, when you were in the running for it,
why you didn't say anything?
I'm talking about you was the one I went through my crying with my husband. When I'm talking about was still going through it. When people like, nigga, you is still crying. I mean, you still ain't got. I mean, you were the one.
Be the ones though.
And that was that's it. And I promise you, that is what caused me to close the door to everything. I'm sorry. I'm no longer accessible. I can't take another fake friendship to save their life. You see what I'm saying? Because I dropped those off to save my own.
Do you understand?
I can't do that anymore. And the same thing with a male friendship that I had. What the made you play me like that? You know what I'm saying? And honestly, wasn't I mean, we did our thing, don't get me wrong, but that situation, like, I never showed you anything different than other than what I only said I wanted. When times got hard for you, I was there for you. I mean, in certain situations, I did certain things that I really be sitting down to this day, like, how the did you do that? And especially for, you see what I'm saying? I mean, and and that's what I mean about understanding. I can't. I absolutely positively have no energy for that.
I mean, that's the reason why nowadays I feel like I'm real good at, first off, I'm completely and 100% in tune and understanding with who and what I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So nowadays I feel like I'm better at attracting the people that are for me. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be business, personal,
I agree.
whatever it is, you know what I mean? Because I just know what I will and won't tolerate. I'm
That's it.
So complete and confident
Yeah.
in myself. You know what I mean? And it's to the point where some people don't like that. You know what I mean? It's because you won't allow them to come in and disturb your peace. You know what I'm saying? You're wrong because you won't, allow them in. You won't battle with them. You know what I mean? You won't give them a reason. Why did they ask you why? I'm not even about that. Why?
Yeah.
Why am I telling you why anything? I ain't doing. I'm giving you a lane to try to battle me and combat me back into that spot. I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah, that's it. And then another thing too, you know how people be like, don't let people change you. Don't let situations. You have to.
But see, it's not
depending on how you've been. And what I mean by Mark, this is what I'm saying
worst.
about letting that change me. Because again, before these type of things happen, I was a very open person. But now this chapter of my life is access only. I can't.
That's an oxymoron.
Okay.
Right? Because no matter what things that you go through, people that you experience is going to change.
I said access. I mean invite. I'm sorry.
You know what I mean? Whether you're going through something with somebody and they're agitating you to the point where you know that this is not a person that you need or want or that's your person or you need to keep around your life, you're going to either allow them to stay around and it's going to change you or you're going to change and cut them off. So when they say don't allow people to change you, it's like either way. You know what I mean?
You're going to change in some shape, fashion, or form. And then that kind of go back to proving your point, Mark, about previous relationships and the way that you treat people about, because again, right now you got to prove to me this. I'm sorry. I have no more time for that. You really
Seriously.
got to prove. So it has changed me because I was, again, I'm playing spades cards up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking people at face value. I got to
Seriously.
eventually learn that you ain't with the
Yeah.
you know, no more of that.
Yep.
No more of that. Okay, from afar, I'm gonna watch you from afar, dude. You ain't gotta come all the way over here.
Yep,
You know,
yep.
stay across
Keep
the
your
street.
distance. Keep your
Yeah,
distance.
stay across
50
the
feet,
street.
50
That's
feet.
it. That's it. You know, social distance me,
Yeah,
dude.
you hear me?
And that's my new
Six
thing
is
for
not good
my
enough.
relationships now. I'm social distancing while I gather
Yeah,
data.
that's what I'm going through.
You see
honey,
what I'm saying? I
seriously.
can't.
Yep.
I can and I won't. You know, because the main reason I feel that way is because I'm not the type of person who's going to give you any reason to feel that you have to be that way with me. And knowing that I play spades cards up, then I'm not going to deal with anybody who make me try to figure out if you got an ace of spade or a heart. I'm not finna.
True.
It is what it is. You see what I'm saying? Because some lessons in life we have to learn and apply. You know, like I said, if people do say, don't let it change you, don't be a good, and don't get me wrong, I'm still a good person. I'm still the type of person, if I got $150 and you need $100 on everything I love, I give it to you. I promise you I will. Then I get in my prayer closet, like, I don't know how you finna work out the situation I'm in, but I need you to do that.
Yeah.
You know, because this person needs help, and I'm gonna help them. You know what I'm saying? If I got any shape, fashion, or form of anything I can contribute, and I started to make this as a status on Facebook, there is no way, as far as the type of person I am, and I'm only speaking on people who are close to me, there is no way anyone close to me, and I'm up, I mean up, is going to be down. I'm
Seriously.
sorry.
Seriously.
I can't allow that to happen. If I'm your friend, there's no way I'm going to be comfortable in the mindset that my friend is going through something and I'm just listening to hear being you, knowing that I can help you in some shape, fashion, or form. You know what I'm saying? I won't give a damn if the help I can give you is an advice on who to call to get out of that situation. I got you, boo. I'm going to call her. I'm going to let her know you calling. This is what she does. This is what you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So for me to be that kind of person, that is honestly what I expect back. And in this chapter and season of my life, if that's not what I'm getting, I'm no longer accessible, baby. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? And I am honestly. And then another thing you have to do is be careful when you say things like that, because I'm not saying you have to be like me, but your initial energy, the way you respond initially without even thinking, I tell people this all the time, pay attention to that, because that's who that person really is.
Seriously. Yeah.
That's who you dealing with. Just sit back and watch how they act by instinct.
Yeah.
That's who you dealing with. So when you turn around and you tell me something else, I'm really already in the back of my head, no the you not, but I'm watching you though. You know what I'm saying? You're not that way. I watch how you move instinctively. You know what I'm saying? Your automatic reaction is going to tell me who you are, you know? And I don't mean like because me and my business partner were having that conversation like, now I don't mean in dire straight situations, because you can't, tap into what someone would do in a situation like that. Sure. But when it's just an everyday showing what kind of heart you have, what kind of giver you are, how you love, that type of thing. Be in a situation where you can be a blessing to somebody and you choose not to, especially when that person is close to you. Not only do you not allow them to receive a blessing from you, but you also block yourself from the blessing that was coming behind that. Sure. You see what I'm saying? And I have found this to always be true, even in any situation that I'm in, some shape, fashion, or form, especially financially, baby, because where I'm at right now financially, I am well taken care of. You see what I'm saying? The universe definitely looks out, because why? You know my heart. You understand? I'm a good person. I don't know how you gonna do it. I promise you. I done been in so many situations since the truck put me in that situation that I be like, I don't know how you about to do this. But boo, I expect you to do it because you always do it. And that only means I'm always giving you a reason to. I am always going to be sure that I am a good person. Yep. I'm going to live by that. And it's not even so much so to make sure other people know that. I want that most high energy to be favored upon me. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Because of my heart. You know my heart. You know, and you know the kind of people who will know my heart and come around me. Again, subject of matter. Moving different. You'll get a person who will come around me just because of my heart and watch. That's what I was saying, Mark, about me letting people know what I want and expect 100 up front. I honestly do, because I don't expect anything different. Don't give me anything different. And if you do, that's when I said I'm safe to say that, you moved different and I moved out your way. Go ahead, boo. Go ahead. And I promise you, I'm never even no ill will, no nothing. I'm not conjunctioning up anything that's gonna cause you to, you know what I'm saying? I wish you the best. I really do. True. And due to the fact that you really didn't do anything to me, you know what I'm saying? You didn't do anything to me. So that's another reason I'm not. But you moved different. And I moved out of your way, you know? And like I said, a couple of things in that certain situation was just things that I should have paid to in the beginning when the universe was showing me. With both of those situations, one of them was so tough, the universe used to, I promise you, what are you trying to tell me about this person? Damn. And when it hit the fan, damn, that's what you were showing me? Damn, man. But again, me not being completely connected like I should have been. Universe, like, baby, we tried to show you. Now we got to let them slap you and call you Becky. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing you're going to do back. You know what I'm saying? Oh. And called me Becky. But that is what I'm saying. I never want to be the type of person with a hidden agenda with how I'm dealing with anybody. And like when my financial situation happened, Mark and I had to call you. You know what I'm saying? Mark, this is what's going on. This is how I'm, you know.
I understand.
That's my part. You see? And I'm not going to not say nothing and sit here and know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going, I'm about to do my show. I'll talk to him after the fact. Why would you do that? You see when you know what it is, that's the type of stuff I'm talking about. And if I would do that to you, you better watch me. You see what I'm saying? Judge a person by their actions. If I would do that to you, baby, if an opportunity gives me a chance to do something else, what would I do? Over something so small that I could have been 100 with you about.
And that let me know that I can't trust you sitting at the table when the bigger bag is on the...
Baby, you know what, Keisha, I done changed your position. You the janitor. Still be on the team. But we just need you to clean up around here. But when it comes time for us to have discussions, you can exit left. And I can't even be mad. But don't get me wrong, that type of person would be.
Oh, they're going to be mad.
Oh, they're going to be mad as hell because they don't understand. That's that narcissistic behavior. I ain't did nothing. Why you mad at me? You know? And I had a friend tell me this. And she's married. And she'll tell you herself she's married to a narcissist. He messed up her car. Their car. And I guess she was like, damn, you ain't gonna say sorry for messing up the car. You ain't gonna. His whole thing was, I told you I'm gonna help you pay for it. She said, I ain't saying nothing about money. I said, you're not gonna say no, like, babe, I'm sorry. This is what, I'm so sorry. And they said, I told you I was gonna pay. That kind of behavior, that dodged the responsibility of what you asking me to admit. Just focus on the fact I said and 9 times out of 10 ain't gonna help you pay for it. How about that? Because if I don't see wrong in it, giving you an apology, and I know you the type of person who gonna buckle up, put your feet to the ground, and get it done, I'm not finna help you. And you finna eat up all that karma from that. You know? She was like, I really need you to call me, Keisha, because I need to vent. I need to talk. Somebody outside my circle. Somebody I really ain't, because I'm not going to leave my husband right now. And he done some other things. So I really need to talk to somebody. I ain't got to give the full detail to, but somebody I can talk to and let them know a little something before I kill this in here. And it is what it is, But that thing about being straightforward, and that's the main reason I am that kind of person. Because I don't want it done to me, and I want you to see me for who I am. Everybody makes mistakes in life. They do. Everyone makes mistakes. So that's not anything that we're saying. If I make a mistake and you bring that to me, like, I'm sorry, baby, I didn't mean that. Thank you for bringing me that to my attention, and yada, yada, yada. But anything else aside of that to be sneaky and vindictive and evil and da, 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 da towards good people, help me. Help me to understand what the what is in reference to that matter, because I just don't get that, y'all. And I'm sorry. Maybe I wasn't made to understand that type of stuff, or because it does go over my head, and I'm only 4'9", so that ain't hard to do. Go right over my damn little head. I'm only 4 feet 9 inches, 9.5, since I'm damn near 50. Give me every inch because it matters right now.
Got said it, I ain't said, because I would have got shot.
And jump,
I would have had all kinds of.
I cracked my silly as hell.
I cracked my own joke. Leave me alone. Look, you can't laugh if you can't laugh at yourself, baby. I am 4'9", baby, for the rest of my life. Look, 4'9.5", but my doctor said I'm shrinking, so I guess the half gone. I'm 4'9". I'm right here even with it, and I ain't going nowhere else. But just the point of the matter, in reference to that. And I just wanted to end this on this note, and this is for everybody who would possibly receive this, and this is really for people who aren't able to be forthcoming, people who feel like they have to maneuver on other people in life, and like Mark, you said, some people do it unconsciously, some people do it and know that they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? It does simply go back to that scripture in the Bible, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. If you really had to sit down and think to yourself about some of the things that you've done, some of the things that you do, especially when it comes to hurting people or not taking people's feelings into consideration, when you get in that quiet moment with yourself, and I'm speaking to people who do these type of things to people, when you get into that quiet moment to yourself, talk to yourself. You see what I'm saying? Really have that deep conversation with yourself, because at the end of the day, no one knows how or why you operate the way you do other than you. Right. Why did I do that? Why am I this type of person? And Black people, please, we need therapy. Nothing is wrong with going to therapy. You know what I'm saying? If you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. Yeah. Especially if, because you won't talk to somebody, has you dealing with people the way they do, which makes it easier for you to be deceiving, which makes it easier for you to cover up what your true intentions are with this person. And like you said, in your situation, bruh, I never expected that from you. Yeah, I really thought that we were, I didn't, you could have told me, I mean, weird. Be 100, be forthcoming, just be the way you would want somebody to be to you. I don't understand how that's difficult. I don't if somebody robbed, I wouldn't want nobody to walk in my house and rob me. Don't go in nobody's house and rob them. That's right. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want nobody to rape me. You know what I'm saying? Don't rape nobody. Yeah, that type of thing. I wouldn't want a man to abuse me. You know what I'm saying? Don't abuse nobody. I don't understand anything. And then that's the trip apart about it that keeps it so foreign to me. I don't understand how people can inflict pain on people, knowing that if you were in that situation, how you wouldn't want that to happen to you. I hate the excuses. Some people don't know. You know enough to say that you wouldn't do it to yourself. Exactly what you're doing. You so guarded up and sneaky and doing the things that you do that when you're in certain environments, you know how to watch and look around because you know how you operate. What you watching and looking around for? Ain't it what you do? You see what I'm saying? That's how you know people know what it is that they're doing when they do it. You know to watch this environment because you know how you are. And the main reason you are in this and watching this environment like that is because you don't want to become a victim of it. Right. But we'll leave out of here and come back in and make these people the victim in an environment. You see what I'm saying? It's just, it don't make any sense. It's mind-boggling. It is. It really is. And that is the definition of insanity if you really think about it. It really is. It really is. Everybody deserves, and I do mean the word deserves, everybody deserves to be treated the way that they treat you. If it's bad, you deserve to be treated bad. If I treat you good, then I deserve you, treat me good. I deserve what I'm giving you. Until I show you anything different, please keep taking me at face value and move with me in a way that I told you this is how we gonna move. Until I show you different, I'm really saying keep your guard up with me too. Yeah. Keep your guard up with me. If you got your guard up so long that you forgot you got it up, come on, baby. You see what I'm saying? Just move with me the way that I would move with you. I ask you nothing more. I ask you nothing less. And like you said, Mark, too, even if it's down to the point you just want to screw, tell me that.
Just keep it 100.
And you never know. The whole reason you even this close to me to tell me you want to screw. Because low key, I'm interested in you and you can get the box if we...
Yeah, but you just got to keep it real.
You know what? My response just might be, "Oh, I'm so glad you said that."
You
I was
me?
really hoping you ain't want no relationship. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for being 100. Because if I had to sit you down, like, look, boo, go and find somebody who for you. Sit on John right there. We could be friends. I don't want no relationship. And if I put the box on you, I'm gonna drive you crazy. So God, right there, that's my friend. You know what I'm saying? He get on my nerves. Follow you. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just being 100. No, I'm just being 100. Seriously. It really, really is. Don't get me wrong. The joke about the box, I guess it depends on who in it. One man may feel it's the world. The other one may
he get on my nerves with this noise.
That wild cat, this big tiger.
Silly as hell.
I promise
Oh,
you.
you hear me?
You ain't gonna find a cage for this tiger at the regular pet store. You hear me? You better go visit the zoo, baby. Ask them for one of them cages
You ain't gonna get
about
one of
this
these cats.
tiger.
They ain't one of them cats. Wrong cat.
That's for the whippersnappers. But again, guys, I honestly just, again, want to end this on saying sometimes we do have to take into consideration how we're dealing with people. We do need to stop taking advantage of good people. And, you know, again, ending it, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's just that simple. Don't be in a person's circle or in a person's area and you are knowing that you're going into this with a whole different agenda, but you've come with your Joker face on. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. If that's the type of person you are, then you need to deal with people who are like that too. So fair exchange, no robbery. We all this way. That's why we in this circle and all them people over there, they the good people. And
I think that was a topic on the show a couple of days ago. Somebody's show had was fair exchange, no robbery.
Yeah, that's fair exchange. It ain't no robbery. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing for saying you just want sex. Fair exchange is no robbery. You just have to accept me for what answer I give. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, even if it is to the point that my answer is going to be no, I can with you though. I promise you I can with you. You good people. I appreciate you telling me that, or you never know. We might end up somewhere. Okay. All right then, guys, we're going to end it on that note. I want to thank everyone who tuned in today. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the people on YouTube, people watching via website. Thank you guys so much every Sunday for tuning in to the Making Them Think podcast. Miss Toya, thank you, baby.
Thank you.
Be sure to visit her on Facebook, guys, at Latoya Murphy. On Instagram, she is Western 3 Boutique.
Yep.
And again, Mark, every day, all day, it's always a pleasure, King, and thank you so much for the
Appreciate you.
opportunity.
All right,
Thank you guys for tuning in again to the Making Them Think podcast, where we think outside the block.
You hear
See you
me?
next
All right,
Sunday.
y'all.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio. Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile